gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, coming to you live from Tampa Bay, Florida, starring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee.
You and me, so say the stars it's meant to be. My heart is for you.
That song is really growing on me.
I should really just record that intro unless I'm going to start doing something creative with it.
Well, I thought you usually do.
I sometimes do, but the timing's so perfect now with what I got in there.
You're a lazy bastard. Well, now you should be able to get really creative with it because you got the timing down.
You know what?
Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
I am
and
right.
Yet.
Yes.
At first, I was like, about that song, but now I like it.
Why? What was wrong
I
with the
don't
song?
know. I
It's
just
funky,
I
it's
never
groovy.
heard of it before. I felt like it wasn't real. And now I feel like it's a real song because I've heard it enough.
Okay.
That's how songs work.
Yes, double special in the house. Hey, Crystal, bring my mic down just a little teeny. I'm worried about the levels as always. Welcome back. Another week in the studio. The phone number, as always, 727-475-6139. If you'd like to give us a call, give us about a half an hour. Tonight, great show. We got a new phone call from Brad Maclean, our Australian comedy correspondent. He's back on track. Not that he was off a track. I mean, I never expected consistent stuff from him, but it's nice when he does stuff because it's funny.
is.
He's funny, dude.
He's a nice dude.
Here's a weird thing today. I was watching on YouTube. What was it? It was I was watching Tosh, and he did a segment about the goat in Australia. You know what I'm talking about? There's
a goat that went on a starvation thing because he was disunited from his burrow.
No, you're thinking about another story, but
a different goat.
A different goat, yeah.
So much goat.
Yeah, this is like not Billy the goat, like Dave the goat. I think it's Dave. Anyway, it's an Australian dude. And he takes this goat all around. They do weird things. He takes him into bars, but watching it, so similar to Brad Maclean. It was freaking me out. Like it could have been Brad in that guy's spot, running around with a goat, going to bars, doing weird stuff.
You're saying that all Australians look alike?
No, that's not what I'm
saying. So
saying.
racist against the Aussies.
I'm just saying that he had the same tone as Brad.
You can't even tell a New Zealander from an Aussie, can you?
Maybe.
So racist.
I don't know. You could?
Why do you hate them? Because they're all descended from criminals?
No.
That's a fair reason.
No, it isn't.
Fair dinkum, mate, as they would say.
No, it's
in
not.
Criminal Island.
No, it's not fair.
Oh, what?
I just the comedic tone was the same. I don't know if Australians have the same sense of
maybe
comedy.
it's like an Australian humor.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, they just dig goats.
Yeah, and animals apparently. Brad's got a new phone call. We'll play that about 9:15ish and around there.
All right.
Got a lot. We're gonna do a quiz in the other end of the show. We'll talk about some
quiz!
upcoming shows. Yep, got a pup quiz coming up, and talk about a few things. Crystal will be on the mic in a little bit, but she's hurt because she had a surgical procedure. We'll talk about that in a little while as well.
Look at this.
Cut me off, damn it. Be like you used to be.
I like it when I just hover over the bell and you keep looking over nervously waiting for it. No,
Crystal,
keep talking.
Bring the main level down. Yeah, I'm just
check in with points tonight. Tonight I will be awarding points. Check in.
Are there prizes?
Maybe.
Like what?
Facebook is going to start listening into you through your phone and then posting status updates based on what it hears.
What?
Check in.
I don't like that.
It's a real thing.
But how do they get access to your phone?
Because you've got a Facebook app, baby.
What do you mean?
I'm getting rid of my Facebook
Your
app.
Facebook app will turn on your phone's microphone, and then it will detect what you are doing at the time and post status updates for you automatically.
Like when you're on the phone or just like being in your pants?
Just being in your
pants. Like what if someone farts?
Like if you're in your room and you're listening, like what they're saying is like, hey, you're at home and you're listening to a song or watching a movie, it'll recognize that song or movie and post a status update.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, which sucks if you forget to turn off your phone and you're like on a Pornhub or something like that. Yeah.
So you're really nervous about it.
Oh, not me. I'm not going to get a damn Facebook app. Screw that.
Yeah, no, I know. I have the Facebook app, but I never use it.
When you could post from your phone?
Yeah.
Is that the app?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. That's just fake words.
Okay. Watch Tiffany's Facebook stream coming soon. You'll know every time she poops.
Yeah.
No. I don't bring my phone in with me when I poop.
Hashtag cute fart.
Chris, you get 3 points.
Oh, why?
Tiffany,
you
get
explain why.
1 point. Because Tiffany denied.
Oh, you know what?
You contributed a little bit. No, you denied the whole thing.
I know, but
you told me
my
I'm a liar, so you get 1 point. You lost 2 points.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be
Check in.
I'm
Check
gonna be in
in.
trouble from my mom because I
Oh,
said
you're
the
so
F word.
negative point.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Check in. Check in. South Korea offers lady-only parking spaces.
What?
They're both wider, longer, and painted pink. Ladies only. Check in.
Because women are bad drivers.
Yes, that's the joke.
We're talking about Koreans, so right off the bat, there's that stereotype that just Asian drivers in general are bad drivers, which I don't know if that's true or not.
Dig the racist hole, Chris.
No, but
there's so many points there. Keep digging.
No, but I mean, why? Is there a reason for it? I mean, did they do some sort of a survey that said they need more spot? And
The
it has
South
to be pink for
Korean government has said it is adding a female touch for car users by creating women-only parking spaces.
That's
Right, we
nice.
got
Is
that.
it closer to the door
They come as part of what?
than the boys?
It's
'Cause
a
that's
program
nice.
to make the city more female-friendly. They're also going to improve the pavement that makes it easier to walk in high-heeled shoes.
Really?
Yes.
They're calling the parking spots she spots.
That's funny.
I pulled into Walmart and I pulled right into a she spot.
Now, Tiffany, you'd be okay with having a she spot?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why?
already, I'm sure a lot of women already park in the maternal things.
Yeah,
We
but it
just
doesn't
put
say that
something
they're
under-
closer. It just says that they're designated for women. It doesn't say that they're up front.
It's like basically saying you're a bad driver here. This is a special spot for you, special driver.
I'm guessing it's probably further out so you don't damage any
No.
other cars.
If
when you
they're
put
up
in
front, I'm happy because I like that idea. But I don't live in Korea.
Okay. So. All right. All right. Chris, 2 points.
Yeah, 5, baby.
Tiffany, 2 points.
Oh,
Tie. on
I
that
don't
one.
really get what you're doing.
It doesn't matter what you get. The points are what matters, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Check in. Check in. Thomas Reed used emergency lights to deliver pizzas. He's like a volunteer firefighter. He slapped some emergency lights on his cars when he had to go deliver his Dominoes.
oh my God.
Check in.
He's a rescue worker and he delivers pizzas?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Do you think it's okay?
No, I don't think it's
Tiffany
okay.
thinks it's okay. Why, Tiffany?
Well, because the pizza needs to be hot when it gets to my house.
Oh, she's like, get me my damn pizza.
And
And
there
I
are-
want the freshness.
It's not like there's a lot of pizza drivers. I think that's a good idea. I think all places should be able to do that.
Yeah, but then is he running red lights, though? He's running red lights.
It's okay as long as he has his flashers on. I mean, let's be honest. I've seen the ambulance drivers do that. I've seen
Yeah,
ambulance
that's
drivers
because
turn on their
somebody's
thing and then go through the Wendy's drive-thru.
That's what?
I've seen that so many times where they just put it on and then once they make it through the light, they turn it off and then they go into like a drive-through of a place.
Some hungry ass dudes, man.
Yeah.
So
I cannot
it's the
wait
same thing.
I
Chris?
can't wait the 90 seconds. That's
do you
ridiculous.
have? Oh, that's all you can respond with? It's ridiculous.
As an EMT,
All right, check-in's over. Chris lost 1 point.
How do I
Negative
lose
one.
it?
Tiffany got 3 points.
You
for
denied it.
being
I did not
honest.
deny
And he
it.
denied.
I didn't get a chance to explain myself.
Doesn't matter.
so-
Your only argument was that's ridiculous. That's what counted.
Okay.
Check in. Check in. Gun range okayed for liquor license.
Another smart move. That's beautiful.
Really? You're approving of this, Chris? You think murder penises and alcohol should mix
Of
at one
course not.
establishment? Well,
That's ridiculous.
that's what's going on. Okay,
yeah,
Tiffany.
I know it's stupid. Where is it at? Oklahoma?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tiffany, any thoughts on this?
Well,
You have to get a liquor license
I
for the
think-
Wilshire gun range in Wilshire.
as long as they can only have like 2. I mean, let's be honest.
Trick
People
maximum.
in Kentucky, that's what they're totally doing. They're drinking and they're going out and they're like, let's go shoot the gun. You know what I mean?
So you think keep it in a controlled environment?
Yeah.
They'll go like out into the woods. Let's go shoot some beer cans, son.
I think they should
And
just
they're
be
drunk.
locked in until they sober up or shoot each other.
Yeah, I think it's a bad idea to give people guns that have been drinking.
And
Because
why?
everybody's alcohol tolerance is different. So who knows what some guy's tipping point is, and you don't want him around a line of people with weapons. This is not a good idea.
What's the limit on the
No
drinks?
liquor.
None.
Zero liquor.
Okay. Chris, you get 0 points because you said 0 liquor. Tiffany, you get 2 points because you said 2 liquor.
I hate this game.
Tiffany's
and
catching up really fast.
I
dude.
hate this game.
This
and-
game is the
I
best.
think
Damn it,
I've
let me
already
say
won.
something. Damn it! I said I hate this game and I love it at the same time. Don't cut me off
You
when I'm trying
lost
to
a
say
point.
something. No, screw
You lost a point
You
because
rang
the
the
bell.
bell.
You
We're out
talked
of it.
over the bell. Check in. Check in. World's oldest prostitute, 85-year-old Sheila Vogel, tells all.
Ugh.
Here, hold on. I got a picture up for it too.
Hmm?
This is 85-year-old English prostitute Sheila Vogel.
Oh my
Oh, I
God!
thought that was a man dressed up like a woman.
No, she's
What do you-
available. She apparently does water sports, and she's very popular amongst mommy fetishists.
Ugh.
Ew.
That's
That's when you pee on people?
Yes, water sports is when you pee on each other.
I used to think it was actually like they would go jet skiing. And
Wow. And have sex on jet skis? You know how hard that would be?
Stuff. I don't know. I just thought there were like people that were like fun that liked going jet skiing.
But what does that have to do with sexuality? I mean,
How
I just
could
thought
you
it was-
involve
I
jet
thought
skis?
maybe afterwards they were tired and they banged.
what?
So
I don't know.
Every time she's gone jet skiing, she's been so disappointed afterwards because there was no banging.
Uh-huh.
She's like, I thought there was banging, but there's no banging.
No,
Aw.
I don't want to.
The water sports are stupid.
I'm not into those kind of. But yeah, so okay, so she pees on people. That's gross. I wonder if there's like acidic.
Chris, any thoughts on the 85-year-old hooker
Yeah,
lady?
nausea.
Nausea.
Yeah, nausea.
Okay. All right, Tiffany, you're minus 1 point for going off topic. And Chris, 0 points
I
for
think-
offending the elderly.
Oh, come on.
No, you could have said something nice.
You are lame.
Hang on, we got a phone call coming in. Caller, stand by a second. We're finishing up our check-in. We got to do that, finish up the points and everything. We got one more, so hang on a second. All right, check in. Men arrested behind a strip club trying to sell 20 keys of stolen cosmetics.
Hell yeah.
Check in. This
What?
cracked me up because they did it by weight, like it's drugs.
Dude, that's just like gold if you know how to sell it.
It's-
Crystal, you know, you're in the business. That's,
I don't sell cosmetics though. I sell
No, but-
surgery.
you know. Well,
But
okay.
if you were selling that like surgery that you stole, would you do it behind a strip club to strippers?
No, that's not
Oh,
what I
they're
meant. She's-
selling at the
oh
strippers.
yeah,
Yes.
I would.
She
Vag
sells-
rejuvenation.
No, you sell cosmetic like
We
creams
do
and stuff
vag
like that.
rejuvenation. We can make your G spot bigger.
All right, stop.
Or
Why-
can you
wh- wh-
steal that surgery and then deliver it to another person, like on the black market?
Yeah, why not?
All
That's
right.
big bucks.
Now we're learning. That's what check-in is all about, learning.
I didn't learn anything except that I could stay at 0 for no reason at all.
What? Do you have anything to say about the story?
I think they're smart and I think they're industrious. Good for them.
All
Thumbs
right.
up to the guys.
Tiffany, do you have anything to say about the story?
They're selling makeup to strippers.
That's a question.
And she
I don't
keeps
care. Is
saying-
there glitter in it?
Probably some of it. You're both wrong, though. The point of the story is that the police screwed these dudes because they were wearing the brushes along with the product.
What?
Anyway, like when you weigh like the whole plant.
I
instead
think
of
we
the
should give him.
You went all that way for
points.
that joke?
All right,
You should
check-in is
dig-
over. You both lost all your points.
You're an ass
I
face.
think we should give him points. So
All right,
he would
call-
have negative 20.
All right,
Yeah.
Tiffany wins with 1 point.
All right, caller, welcome to Double
Math
Special.
is done.
State your name and purpose.
That's oh my
I
God,
don't
he's
like
stealing my line.
I am the Almighty One.
Ah,
Oh, my God.
Almighty One calling on the show.
Oh.
Welcome, sir. How are you?
I have a challenge. For the bell ringing guy.
The bell ring guy. Would you like to address him?
Quasimodo? Is
Can
that
I-
what you just called me?
Stop.
You hunchy little monker.
Stop. Would you like to talk to him directly? Is that
Go on, you pot of
I
mustard.
have a question for JB. I managed to get this question right in 1 minute. Now, I have a challenge for JB to see if, because he's the man of all words.
You're still talking.
In less than a minute,
Uh-huh.
can you come up with a name that starts with Z?
What's with these letter games today?
What
If
do you-
less than a minute, can I come up with a name that starts with Z?
Really?
Z as in Zed, like zebra. Is that correct?
Zebra, yeah.
Okay.
A name.
Can I? Is it a name that exists, or do I have to make up an entirely new name?
No, and a name that exists.
Uh huh. And then what?
That's easy.
Yeah, I mean, I've already
Because it said 99% of people will not be able to do this.
will not be
So
able
I
to do
must
that.
be a fucking genius.
No.
Just
And
a-
watch your language, you
A
cretin.
name that starts with a Z.
Yeah, it's Zane, like Zane Grey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
Zachary,
really easy.
Zoe.
And
Yeah.
he said Zed right off the bat.
Yeah. Zod, like
Actually,
general.
I said Zeke.
Well, that's
Zeke's-
terrible.
Well,
Zeke's
but
not
it's
a real
so-
name.
Yeah,
I
it
would
is.
say-
That's a hillbilly nickname
What
for
about-
Zachariah.
No,
One time at a time.
Zeke is short for Ezekiel.
Well, then you're wrong again, you fool. You said an
You're a
E
fool.
name.
I don't understand.
Well, I just want to
how
let
it's
you know that we're still broadcasting your shows on our new website,
All right.
earradio.com.
And how's it going? Are you getting millions and thousands of hits?
We're working on that. We are looking at getting Rhonda Shear on our show.
Oh God, she hates me.
Why?
Why does
I-
Rhonda Shear hate you?
Because
And-
What do you do to these
and-
lady comics?
And I got something for Tiffany because this might make her happy too.
All right, go ahead.
It's a grope.
We have come up with a segment called Bust a Bust.
Ah, I thought you
What's
said
a
you were.
bust a bust?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like
tell
a
her.
boob?
Yeah.
What we're doing is we started getting females on the show and we were making casts of their breasts. And we're going to
Why does it
auction them
look
off
like
for
that?
breast cancer. Apparently somebody in California saw my show when we were doing this, and now I've got adult actresses that want to get in on this.
Why can't me and Chris come and give you penis cast for testicular
Oh,
cancer?
a cast.
We'll come and do that for you. You can see our wieners, dude. You want to look at my
Well,
penis,
if,
baby?
if you want to start touching wieners, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, hey, that's your thing. If you want to go in that general direction and come out of the closet, hey, that's great for you.
Oh God, we've been
You're not
looking at your
touching my
picture of your
wiener
mom
unless
the whole
you have
time.
a doctorate's degree in some sort of medical field.
Okay.
Oh God, what was he talking about?
I guess he said you needed a doctorate in the medical field to cast penises. Is that what I gleaned from that?
No, to touch mine. To touch mine.
You have to have a medical degree to touch your penis?
If you're a guy.
If you're a guy,
If you're a lady, you need to be
No,
willing to
Tiffany
accept
wants
like
to do
$20
casting, that's
and or a
fine, too.
visa.
What did he say?
When
Huh?
I missed it because Jordan talked over him. What was that almighty one?
I said if Tiffany wants to do the casting, she can do it.
I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen. Tiffany,
What?
did you into the mic? He wants you to know if you do the cast. If you
Yeah,
want to
give
do
him-
it, he said it's open.
Of
You can
what?
Give him a
Your
definitive
breath.
answer.
I don't want to cast my boobs or other ones, anybody's penis. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No cast at all for you,
But
buddy.
I think it's nice that you're doing things for breast cancer, and I appreciate that you're having our show on Gear Radio.
That's what I'm talking
All
about.
right,
right
if you
there.
want to cast from us, come over here and we'll break one of your limbs. But that's the extent, and we'll give it.
Stop it.
What?
I'm sorry, almighty one. When is your show?
Yeah, no,
When-
that's all right. I consider the source. And quite honestly, I think that Chris Gorges has won the game anyway.
I
Won the
What?
game. Oh, damn, I
check-in?
lost the game.
What game?
The game.
What?
Game.
Oh, what?
Where you can't think about the game.
Oh God, I hate the game.
The game sucks. 30
when
minute
Oh,
can
I remember
when
that.
can people check out your show, Almighty One? You have a show as well.
We do 2 shows a week now, Mondays and Tuesdays,
Good
at
God.
8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on GearRadio.com.
Yep.
Um,
What can people
the
expect when they
adult
listen?
actresses,
Yeah.
Huh?
What can people
If the adult
expect?
actresses are coming on, we're actually going to do live video
Uh-huh.
of them getting casted, but you will need a password because we have to protect the kids not watching that type of stuff.
I thought you said that you were getting more into intelligent talk show stuff and away from
Oh, we are. Like
the
this
boobies.
Monday, we're going to interview a 14-year-old girl who performed at the Talkie Awards, who's got cystic fibrosis, and all she wants to do is sing country music.
Oh,
so we're
God.
interviewing her. So
If you bring out the plaster of Paris, dude, you're done. You're dead to me.
no, come on now, come on.
I don't
Baby,
know.
What kind of sick, demented, warped little mind do you have?
It's all up in there, dude. It's
The
there's
kind that suspects you of horrible things.
Actually, this Saturday, we are going to be not casting. We are going to be body painting 3 girls into superheroines at Tequila's in Ybor City to get ready for our live show at Comic-Con, where we are broadcasting live this year.
your live show at Comic-Con where you're broadcasting live. Where is the Comic-Con?
Comic-Con is going to be at the Tampa Bay Convention Center, and we will be broadcasting live.
All right. At the live
But
event?
this
You'll be live
Saturday,
from the
to
live
get
event?
ready for Comic-Con, to the road to Comic-Con, we're calling it.
Stop saying that.
Tequila's in-
I like Comic Con.
Stop. Stop.
the road to Comic-Con, we're going to be body
Gapanomicon.
painting 3 girls into different sort of comic book characters
Okay.
at Tequila's in Ybor City, 1617 East 7th Avenue.
All right, so if anybody out there wants to go check out Almighty One, he can check out Almighty One, and he can lay his hands on you and
That
heal
is
you. And
Slobicon.
Yeah, it's
That's someplace on it.
and listen, if you want to check out the show Double Special, it's being rebroadcast. When are you rebroadcasting on Gear Radio? When is that
Well,
happening? Doing mornings now?
Usually I try to, the second you get it up,
Yeah.
I try to download it and put it on the following day.
And have not been
Sometimes
successful.
you get it on Thursday. If you get it by Thursday morning, I will broadcast it Friday morning.
Okay.
If you don't get it, sometimes you haven't put it on there till Friday morning, and I put it on Saturday morning.
Right, but do
so
you-
it all depends on when you download the show.
But do you broadcast it more than once, or are you just doing it one time?
I try to broadcast 1 show a week as a morning show,
Yeah.
usually on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Well, put it on more than once. Put it on a couple times.
Put
Dan.
it on
Oh, be
regular
appreciative.
rotation.
No, I'm
Jeez.
kidding. I gotta give him grief. As I've said, I've always
Well, see,
defended.
what I should do is have the 3 of you come to my studio and
No.
record a show.
No, send that. What's that co-host of yours? The little, well, not little, but the girl.
the Carol.
Which one?
I don't know.
He's got hordes of ladies. He's got
I
a
know.
harem
See,
of
he's
co-hosts.
doing it right, Jordan.
That's right. You don't know. You're
Yeah,
getting
we
him
got
crap.
you. You scare everybody off.
My newest co-host is Mismatch, and she is a model.
What is that mismatch? Is that like a pun, like mix match?
She's a Batman villainess.
No, Mismatch.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, as a kid, she wore clothing that sort of matched but was a little off, so her sister used to call her Mismatchy Matchy. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
So
It sounds like a really bad version of Crisscross.
Stop.
We are looking for a co-host for our Monday show, Tiffany.
Oh, I don't like to drive far.
Yeah.
It's
Where
over
you
a
at? Are you
highway.
over a bridge?
You live 10 minutes from where Chris lives.
10 minutes. You're out of your mind.
I thought you're in Tampa.
He is in
I
Tampa.
don't go to different
Yes,
counties.
I'm in Tampa on Memorial Highway, so we're right across the bridge.
I don't even know where that road is.
Yeah, that's really
You don't
far.
know?
Did people celebrate
Wow.
Memorial
You know what a
Day
Veterans
there?
Highway is? We're pretty
Uh,
much right there.
I like to stay.
is that where a war happened? I'm just being
In a
tested.
certain. Last time I drove.
Yes, that is where a war happened, JB. You versus me.
Oh, God,
Lover
don't belabor
versus
my
lover.
jokes. No, you stay away from my jokes, even if they're terrible. You can't do anything to improve them. Just go away.
Last time I drove to
Uh-huh.
Tampa, my car made weird noises.
All right, all my. Well, listen, thanks for calling in, and thanks for replaying the show. And again, if you guys want to check out the show, you can check it out on gearradio.com. New website, new graphics, new love. And we, as always, we appreciate it, Almighty One, all
Yeah,
right?
thank you. Yeah, we do
And that's
appreciate
2
it.
R's. 2 R's.
Gear. Yep, they'll spell it out all the way.
Gearradio.com, 2 R's.
Got it. And also check them out at Comic-Con when it happens at the convention center. Go log on their website. You can find out when. All right, everybody?
All right.
All right.
I'm hanging up.
All right.
Oh, God.
I kinda
What?
wanna
He's
go to
gone.
Comic-Con.
It's good.
You don't even just
No, I don't say goodbye to him.
He's such an ass.
Oh, he's such a... Ugh.
All right. You're
We're
listening.
saying you're an ass, not him.
You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. Want to talk about
That's
in the
why
news.
Chris loses a check-in.
Big news tonight or in the past day or so. You know the big news about the crazy person we played for you last night?
Yeah, because you told me last night.
Elliot Rogers, this kid, 22-year-old kid in Isla Vista, California, killed 7 people. And he left like a couple videos on his YouTube page where he was just pissed because he was a virgin.
Yeah, that's the worst, too, man. I know.
I had the same. I wasn't a virgin, but I didn't have a girlfriend. I remember when I joined the Navy, and there was a certain point where I was outside. I remember drinking and listening to music on a little radio, and I was just depressed because I was like, I can't. And same thing, I was like saying, these girls, like these idiots. Why? What's wrong with me? And I think all guys go through some phase in their life where they're like that.
And then you realize, oh, it's me.
Yeah,
It was me the whole time. But this kid, he didn't wait.
Even watching the videos, like, no, I don't understand. Look at me, I'm gorgeous. And I'm like, any guy that says I'm gorgeous and isn't really gorgeous, like, he's a good-looking
Or
kid.
last name is Gorges.
Right, exactly. If you don't look like Brad Pitt, you shouldn't be saying crap like that. He was not a bad-looking kid, but he wasn't a supermodel either.
He's
Not-
a cute boy.
Let's be honest.
I wonder if he was short.
He tripped off all of our gaydars. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
not making light of the fact that
No.
he killed people, just those sort of social observations about this kid first glance. Yeah, when he
Which there
started
might have been
talking.
something. I mean, maybe he was unwilling to accept his own sexuality to the point where it twisted him that much.
Yeah, and then he got pissed because he
Yeah.
thought women did it to him. And
Yeah.
their rejection turned him gay. Who the hell knows, man?
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he wants a girlfriend anyway. Like, they're annoying.
Why?
Like I'm just saying, sometimes if you're in a relationship, it's more annoying than being single. Like, once you're in it, like some people like that, I bet he would get in a relationship, then he would kill his girlfriend because it would be worse to him. Like, you always want what
No.
you can't have. So when you're in a relationship, a lot of times, like if I get in a relationship, there's a lot of times like, oh God, I got to break up with this person. I want to be single.
Yeah, but the media then it always also sells us this whole image that every dude's got like a hot woman, and especially on like TV sitcoms where the schlubby fat guys always have a hot wife.
Well, like
Even-
Chris
I mean-
has a hot wife.
Yeah, but there's a lot of guys out there that do have hot
That's
wives.
true, but
There's a lot of hot girls out there at this
but
time.
it becomes like this whole thing is like you're the only, just by seeing it constantly, you think that you're the only person in the world who's lonely or something.
From what
But
I
why
gathered,
are you lonely just because you're single?
what I gathered from that video is that, or from the videos that he put out, was that he basically, he had a specific. It's like I said to you, there were probably girls that were interested in him, but he never saw them, he never heard them
Right.
because he was focused and obsessed with one type. He kept saying blondes. He kept saying blondes. This guy wanted a blonde and couldn't get a blonde.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just your personality. I mean, Tiffany, you saw his video, and obviously he was saying some crazy stuff, but anything flip off in your radar? Like if you were hanging out with him and he was talking to you and he said something like,
well, I would have felt like he was a bit desperate to have a girlfriend. Like, seriously, like, okay, say you're 22 and a virgin, you really want to lose your virginity?
Yeah.
You can find a girl to bang. Like, you could go to, like, you know,
you say that, but
you
it's
don't
not
have to
that easy
do
for
it in your
dudes.
playing. Like, you'll get some ugly chick and be like, hey, ugly chick, and then lose your virginity that way. Practice a little bit with
That'll
the
get you
ugly
laid.
chick, and then you move up to a better looking one. Right, Jake? His kid walked in.
Crystal.
There's your child.
She didn't even hear that. She got the headphones on. She didn't even hear it.
But
Because you get that silly wrap on your head.
well, we've got like the 6-year-old whose head you can see. Let's continue this conversation. So yeah, you could just find people to bang everywhere.
Yeah, like if you just got to move your standards down. He had these like tall, blonde, like perfect girl like thing from magazines that he wanted to be with. If he would have moved his like expectations and lowered them a lot.
Here's the
then he
thing, though,
could-
Tiffany.
He wasn't
Wait.
even okay.
Every guy has that expectation. Every guy wants a super smoking hot chick. Yes, I don't care what you say, dude. You see, every guy wants to have.
But most of the guys who find themselves like not, in that horrible lonely land, a lot of times though they're focused on one girl or at least one girl at a time. They have like that lovelorn, the crush. I don't think this guy knew anybody. I don't think he could make a human connection. All he wanted was the arm candy to walk around with. It was like him showing his sunglasses in that one video. He just wanted, and this girl cost $5,000. She's blonde and cute.
Yeah, dude.
That's what he wanted a girlfriend for. It wasn't even. He couldn't even be friend zoned. That
He
guy.
had some kind of special, like he had trouble socially in life.
Yeah.
Sad. Killed 7 people. Although he is dead, so I guess there's.
Yeah, he died.
And then the worst part about it is people were trying to get this guy help. He was seeing like several therapists. Law enforcement had been contacted.
So they're not.
Yeah, his
they didn't
family
help.
was concerned. Well, I mean,
Where does that leave us?
Yeah.
As a society, if we go to the right places, try to get the help, and it still doesn't do it.
people were doing everything right to try and get this kid turned around.
Well, that's a good argument, though, for the gun thing. I mean, all the things are in place, all the laws are in place, all the help was there, and it still didn't make a difference. He still snapped and went and killed a bunch of people.
He should not have a gun. Nobody should have guns.
I don't know. Did he use a gun or was it?
Yes, he was using a gun. Yeah,
I
of
don't know.
course.
I didn't read the full
How
story.
did so he could get a gun, but not a girl. He
Yeah.
should have went. See,
Well,
the
yeah.
thing is,
I mean, again, I'm sorry, Tiffany. I'm a dude. It's a lot harder to get a girl than you think it is. Girls can lower their standards and just blink their eyelashes and go, "Hey, want to come to my place?" And bam, they're in. But a guy does it. Hey, you want to come to my place?
That's why there's not many straight male prostitutes, to be honest.
I
Right?
have a friend
Plus
that's
they're- yeah,
really
exactly.
picky, and he never gets laid because he's so picky. Like, I really feel
Well, that's
like
on him,
you
though.
just got to
That's
take
for
the
lack of-
person to a club and be like, okay, you could start with the hottest girl. She rejected you. Let's move down to the next level. She rejected you.
No,
Let's
it
move
doesn't.
down to the next one. All right, and then eventually there'll be one that will do it.
Why don't you just have him walk around with a club and smack chicks in the head? And the one that regains consciousness first. That's the one I take.
I'm just saying, there's someone there that would take it.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
But
Girls
even
are
then, even if he can get laid, I don't think that would be enough for him.
Yeah, no, he wanted to.
Yeah,
he wanted a
wanted-
sustained relationship.
He wanted to own somebody.
No, but he said, "I
Oh,
want
yeah, that guy's
adoration. I want to be."
totally-
No, and I don't know if it was owned, but he wanted adoration. He wanted to be loved.
Yeah, he said, I want to be adored by a woman.
Right, and I'm just like, okay, I mean,
He's
that's
just watched too many Disney movies.
Haven't we all?
Tiffany's cold-blooded. Had Tiffany met him, he would have done this much sooner. I think he would.
Well, yeah, he just reeked of desperation, and it was like I would never have boned
What
him.
would you have said to him if he came up to you and said, I just think you're a beautiful girl, and I think that I think that you deserve a guy like me," because that's something he would say.
Yeah.
You deserve a guy like me. Look at me.
I
You
would
and I deserve to be
Be
together.
like, I'm flattered, but I am currently not taking applications for relationships.
What is it like? Can I get a waiting list? Get
Yeah.
an internship that I can get involved in and maybe work my way in. Anyway, so that's a sad story. Usually, I don't talk about stuff like that, but we found it interesting because we looked at the video.
Yeah,
you don't
and-
get it often to get a chance to hear the dude saying what he's going to do. That's
Yeah, he
creepy
was,
as hell.
It looked like it was fake. When we were watching
Right.
the video, though, I'm
It was
like,
like a
I feel like
parody
this
almost.
kid's joking because like he was kind of
Yeah.
smiling and doing like a little bit where it seemed like he was kidding.
Dude,
but
that laugh was
he
getting under
wasn't.
Jordan's skin. Every time the dude laughed, how did he do it? It was like, it was awful.
I will punish you all.
Oh God. It was
Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
You know who's not dead?
Who?
But could be. We don't know. Is Crystal. Crystal just got recently liposuction, and we have a picture. I put it on the desktop. Go ahead and pull it up
I
and throw
forgot
it
to put
up
it on
there.
there. Yeah, we keep talking. I'll put that up there.
She is a beautiful young lady, as we all know.
Yeah, I don't know why she got it.
That's my point. She's had a kid, so we've both put on weight.
It's like in her
We've both put on a little weight since we've had the child. But Crystal, for some reason, was like looking at her profile in the mirror and decided, I got too much skin around my neck. I'm gonna get some sucked out. And so that's what she did. Basically, she went and got it sucked out. So she comes home the other day from work, looking like this picture that you're gonna see. This is what she looked like right here. That was Crystal. And I don't know. There's a couple of things, Jordan. Right off the bat, what does that look like?
It looks. I mean, well.
No,
it's a cross between like a woman in like the 1950s, 60s era with that head wrap, but also
the chick
like the dude from the Hurt Locker. Kind of looks a little bit like the swelling. What's his name?
I don't know, but I know.
Yeah,
what
the
you're talking
Black
about.
Arrow or whatever.
That's funny, dude. She looks like that chick from the documentary about the socialites in the Hamptons.
Grey Gardens.
Yeah, Grey Gardens. That chick that wore the shirts wrapped. She put her face through the neck hole of the shirt. That's what you look like. Holy crap. So you did that. Why, Crystal? Why did you decide? How old are you? Can we ask? Can you give us an
I'm 40.
idea?
Everybody knows
Okay,
I'm 40.
so
we
what-
discussed this on my birthday.
Why would you do this to your neck?
All
Just
I did
because
was suck some fat out of my neck.
I know what you did.
50 milliliters.
Yeah, that's it. It's not like look. No, what happens naturally as you age, your chin and your neck start to kind of merge a little bit. And mine, obviously, it wasn't
Merge.
bad. But why wait till it gets bad and I really need to do the surgery? Why not do the surgery now when it's free of charge for me? So it's I mean, come on.
Yes, Tiffany.
Will it happen again?
What do you mean?
The merging.
Well, that thing is about aging. The thing with your neck. So now it will never happen again.
No.
Or should you have waited until it happened again?
It
No,
didn't
I
happen the
should not
first time.
have
I
waited.
didn't see it.
I didn't
How would
see
you wait
it
till it
either.
happened again?
Look,
if you
people,
didn't
it was slightly there. It was slightly.
I didn't see
there.
anything wrong.
So
with
tell
her
us real
face.
quick. How does this work? They put like 2 incisions in your jawline, basically.
3, like one on
3.
each side of your jaw and one
Yeah.
in where your chin is, and
And
then
by incisions we mean a small little cut into the skin that goes into through
it's
the
like
dermis.
Like about 4 centimeters.
It's an 18 gauge needle.
18 gauge needle.
And we do
that's
a little,
huge.
and then we do a little 1 millimeter punch.
1 millimeter punch,
Right.
which is like a cookie cutter that takes out the dermis, the epidermis, goes right down to the fat layer.
Right, but
underneath.
no sutures are needed. It just kind of closes up on its own.
Right.
Oh,
And
they
then
don't put
go
a plug in?
No, you don't need to.
I
It
thought they'd
closes
get like
up.
special silver plugs or something awesome.
Okay, go ahead.
And then they go in and they numb it with a solution of saline and lidocaine and epinephrine,
Mm-hmm.
and they blow it up, and then they go in and with
Wait.
a cannula and they suck the fat out with suction.
Cannula, which is like a long steel.
No, I heard that. I heard the
Steel
Hold on.
rod.
It's a long steel rod
It's
with
got
a hole
holes
in the
on
end.
the end, like multiple holes.
The
and
part
they
that
go around.
confused me is where she said they blow it up.
They puff it up with the
They
fluid.
puff it
Oh.
up with the saline and the
I
light.
thought- really?
Maybe they use explosives. I'm not a medical person. Blow it up means explosives.
And then they
All right,
basically
come
go
on.
in there
She's
incredibly
still here,
rigorous.
obviously, so it couldn't have been explosives.
Well, I don't know that.
Her neck
I-
isn't blown off, dude.
I used to think that liposuction had to do with your lips. Because it has a lip at the beginning. So on Clueless, when she says, my mom died during a routine liposuction, I thought it was something to do with her
It's
lips.
amazing that you thought that in the movie Clueless. Was the where
I
you
have a
went.
question. Do I have whatever your words are saying?
I'm so isolating that.
Where could
Do I have whatever your words are say? No, not yet. You don't have anything, Tiffany. You have nothing.
Well, she didn't. I didn't know if it was like a fake invisible thing that people see.
Look, no, it was slightly like, okay, other people couldn't see it because obviously you guys are blind, but I could see it.
That is the most psychotic thing I've ever heard anybody say.
Will you tell
Obviously,
me when
because
I have
you
it?
guys couldn't
Yes.
see it, it must be real because I can see it.
Why don't you go in? Because they took it out of Crystal. They could put it into you because you could see what it looks
You
like.
You know what I
Then
think?
you could take it back out, and then you'll know what to look for
I
in the
think-
future.
I think Crystal didn't
before it
have
happens
it,
again.
and I think they just made sound effects with their mouths and pretended like they're doing it. They're like, shh, yeah, Crystal, we
No.
got it.
If you see the bruises on her neck, we'll get a picture and we'll
Then
post
they
it
just
up on
punched
Twitter.
her in the face a couple times.
In
I
the
can
neck?
do it.
Who punches
I
somebody
can
in
give
the neck?
Jordan some neck punches and give him some bruises.
I don't like that challenge.
Does Chris have it?
No, yeah, a little bit, but only when I go like
Chris
this.
does have it. He could definitely benefit
Look,
from
you look
such
like a pug when you do that. Do that again.
Yeah, it's a little. I got a little. I could put. Whatever.
But there's a difference between Chris would need skin tightening too because he's got the loose skin. I don't have loose skin. My skin's still. I have a lot of elasticity
I have a question.
still.
Yes, Tiffany.
Yes.
Will you be able to do this?
Yeah.
Into the mic.
Into the microphone.
Will you be able to do?
To raise your neck up? Yeah. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
like or because like before you used to have the extra skin, so you could do that. But now will you be able to do that?
She's actually
will you
think
be
about
able
it.
to look up?
Tiffany, they didn't take skin off her. They just took the stuff out inside. So now she's got more skin.
Yeah.
Now she can probably bend her head all the way over backwards.
I
Yeah,
thought
like a
she was
Pez
getting
dispenser.
rid of her
Yeah.
skin.
No, this
They-
and actually, unless you have skin like Chris's and his chin, because he's lost the elastin in it. Mine won't sag because mine's still firm.
If I did, I'd have that thing that chickens have. What do they
Yeah,
call it? A little,
you would have the
A
gobble.
Marty.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you get rid of stuff underneath your skin, won't you just have extra skin hanging there, or
No.
does your skin get smaller?
No, your skin shrinks with it because it's actually creating collagen
Could you,
by the trauma
Crystal? Could
as
you
well.
imagine these questions coming from a patient, a
They
perspective?
do. No, they do.
I would
answer
be
these
like,
questions all day long.
Listen to how
Yes.
calm she's staying.
Yes.
When you hear the sadness in her voice, like, I'm doing it again.
I know. I thought I got off at work already today.
Oh,
Now I'm
it's
right
like
back.
when people are fat and then they get skinny, their skin gets smaller still.
Right, as long as their
not always.
elasticity is still there. But if they lose
Yeah.
their elasticity as you do when you age, like more towards like Chris's age or bad skincare, then that happens.
I have fair to midland skincare, not bad,
Huh.
but fair to midland.
Okay, I'm done with questions.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Now,
so
if
let's-
you could get a liposuction, where would you get it?
in
I
my
don't.
mouth,
I don't want a liposuction.
I would
don't
get that
have,
in my mouth.
Like-
She doesn't have an ounce of fat on her, dude. Are you
I know,
kidding
it'd
me?
be funny.
I'm good. If I lose, then you see.
I'm good.
I have to be
bitches.
careful because I lose too much weight. So if I got fat sucked out of me, then what would I be able to like burn if I forgot to eat that much?
You could inject it back in somewhere where
Yeah.
you want it to be.
Maybe
bigger,
I
like
should have
your-
taken your fat,
You want some
You
badunka
can't.
dunk?
You would reject it.
and
You
then
take
I
her
put
fat.
it in my boob.
No,
You
no,
could
put it-
use it to make French fries, and then you gain weight with your own fat.
No, oh God, no! You get the little badunka dunk.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what-
I wouldn't get liposuction. I
Nobody even
cannot.
listens to me. Nobody's
Oh.
even listening to me.
Are you saying words?
Yes.
He wants you to put fat in your butt.
And the badunka dunk.
He wants to
I
look at
just
your
wanted to
butt
say
and have it
badunka
be
dunk.
rounded.
I would if
Badunka dunk.
if I had to take fat, I would take it in my boobs or in my butt,
See?
All right.
because that's where you're supposed to have it good.
In the butt. What?
You're
In
listening to
butt.
Double Special, talking about that badunka dunk. The number is 727-475-6139. I posted a is it meme? Is that what they're called? Memes.
Mimi.
Mimi. I don't know.
I don't know what they are.
Is
A
it
meme.
meme?
I think it's a meme.
Meme.
It's a meme.
It's a meme.
What does it stand for? What does meme stand for?
Oh, it stands for something?
I don't know. I must.
Well, it's mimetic, or it's basically it's the idea that it's information that works like genes or viral.
Yes,
Crystal has
Crystal.
something.
Yes, Crystal.
I have an alert. The Almighty One wants me to interrupt the show to tell JP that he has lots of hot girls.
He called him JP.
He called him
JB.
JB. That was my bad.
Oh.
Good. So he will not be killing
Who
anybody.
has lots of hot
Who
girls?
has lots of hot girls?
The
Almighty one. He
One.
won't be killing anybody, so that's good.
Yeah.
More
Well,
skin.
Because
more
Comic
yeah,
Con would
dude.
have been a good place
Yeah,
for him
no,
to
it's
do it.
more
if he
skin for
didn't.
him to wear.
I'd go to the massage parlor too, but I choose not to.
So anyway, so it's a Mimi or Meme anyway. It was one that basically said this girl in Denver made $21 an hour at McDonald's where she works in Denmark, and that she has health care and a vacation time and all this other stuff. And I posted it, and people went crazy. I
Is
didn't
it you
post
that
it.
did that?
I just shared it from somebody. I thought it was interesting, so I threw it up there. And man, it turned into like a 40 thing thread.
Madness.
Dude, it was insane. But it brings up a good question: the raising of the minimum wage. And we
But-
talked about this then. Yes, Tiffany. Damn it! Let me finish my statement before you go crazy, please. What?
All right, finish.
Oh, I hate when you do that, dude.
I never do that.
You do it all the time. Oh, never mind.
Oh, wait.
I do. I
yeah.
have lots
Wait,
of words.
what?
I have a question.
I forgot.
I have
What
a
was
question.
Tiffany going to say?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay. So in England, when I worked there,
Oh, I knew it. I
worked
knew
at
it.
the cinema for like 3 days, and that was terrible. But I would have gotten like £10 an hour, which I thought was like wow, because here the minimum wage at the time was like $6 an hour or something.
And not to mention pounds,
but it
worth like
costs
$1.50
more
there.
there, yeah. And like there, it would have been like $20 an hour. Is that what she meant? That they were getting like £10, but it was really worth $20 an hour? See, but everything costs different there. It's not a good way to judge by
It's
other
just
countries.
$21 USD. They figured it out for the.
So
for the
it would have
mini.
been they were getting like 11 or 10 pounds.
It's not important.
It is important.
No, what's important is that everybody freaked out over raising the minimum wage, and then this discussion about who gets minimum wage and who deserves to make more. And the whole thing was starting to piss me off, just because people have these stereotypes. They think
He was getting weep.
I barely commented on it, but our friend Brian King, he was all up on it, and then Steve Engler, he was all up on it as well. And my sister from Mississippi chimed in, and they went to town on it. I don't know.
In what way?
There was one guy against like 4 people that were basically saying the 4 people were saying you should raise the minimum wage. It has been raised in a while.
Not the $21.
No, of course not. I mean, it has
Why
to be.
not?
Well, no, because
What's wrong with that?
It's too high.
Because why would people go to college if they can get $21 an hour to do something stupid?
Why should people who work 40 hours a week get paid like below poverty level and have to live off of food stamps and welfare? That's
because
disgusting.
they don't have huge student loans to pay back
Doesn't
like people
matter.
that went to college.
People shouldn't have to pay college loans either. Maybe college should be getting paid maybe a little bit
that's
more.
true. I'll
But
go
why
with
shouldn't
that.
everybody who works 40 hours a week get paid like a really good living wage?
Because
What?
some people can't handle the
Oh, they can't handle the money. We got to keep them poor. We got to keep them poor, otherwise they'll go crazy.
Yeah, keep poor people poor.
Oh, that's so disgusting. No, that's the worst and most disgusting stuff I've ever heard when people say that. Nobody deserves to be poor. It's just awful.
Yeah.
I believe anybody who works 40 hours a week right now, right this present instant in the United States
No
of
one in
America,
this room
Let him
works.
finish. Let him finish.
they deserve.
Oh, good
Somebody
thing.
who works 40 hours a week deserves the living standard that making $50,000 a year. And I don't care what they do. I don't care if they're sweeping up poop at the zoo or working at McDonald's or whatever. They deserve the lifestyle of a $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
And that's modest.
Yeah. And when he said that the other night, I was like, yeah, that's not really that much. I
No,
mean, most
it's not.
households are surviving on a lot less.
You
There are
got
people
people-
surviving
yeah.
on $12,000, $11,000.
There's
That's
people working
a
40
year.
hours a week, making like what, like $8, $9 an hour. You can't live off of that.
Yeah. Well, and the argument for like Steve was
disgusting.
saying that the opportunity to move up is there, but not for a lot of people. A lot of people can't get loans for school. A lot of people don't have time to go to school because they have
And
families.
you shouldn't
or
have
whatever.
to move up just to make a living wage. All jobs need to be done.
I
Yeah.
think
There's a
they could-
job there because it needs to be done. And you're not a charity case just because you're working at the damn McDonald's. You're doing an important job.
I agree.
Serving
I
the
think
public is very
minimum
hard.
wage should be like $10 an hour. How much is minimum wage?
It's less than that. It just got put up to like just over $10 in Hawaii. I think it's a little more, but I think it should be $21 an hour.
Like-
I don't know if 21. I mean, because then I don't know. Then
More, yeah,
It,
exactly.
It does raise some questions, though. I mean, listen. If it was raised to 21, I would benefit from that. I make under 21, and I'm a skilled professional, so
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem. That's what the problem is. Skilled professionals are not even making the minimum wage that they're proposing. So it's not fair. I feel like at least skilled professionals should be making at least $5 more than.
And
someone
not
that's
saying that somebody at
uneducated.
McDonald's isn't a skilled professional, but you can go into McDonald's and learn that job. Whereas somebody that goes into the medical field or something like dental, there has to be some training and some education there prior to going into that field.
Fine, okay,
Otherwise,
fine.
it's
Have
really hard.
commensurate rewards for that, but don't penalize people who are doing an important job.
I agree, dude. I agree. I think everybody, it's pretty insulting that Walmart makes the profit that they make, and that they refuse to give anybody raises, or they actually take out life insurance policies on their employees, unbeknownst to them, that if they die, they can collect on them.
Yeah,
It's
I've
crazy,
seen that.
crazy stuff.
And then they instruct our employees how to apply for food stamps because we're not going to pay enough to live.
Right. And Steve's argument online was that, raising the minimum wage would only cause more problems because then the companies would not take the hit. They would pass it on to the consumers, and so the consumers would take the hit.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I fully agree with that or fully disagree with it. I'm somewhere in the middle. That may happen, but if it means that people can live a little bit better, I'm for that, and I'm willing to pay a higher price. I don't think it's going to be as much. And then, of course, his argument with McDonald's was their franchise. I'm like, I don't care if it's a franchise. Somebody that owns the McDonald's is making a profit off that, and at some point it should trickle down to the people that are helping him make that
But-
profit. Bottom line.
What about poor waiters and waitresses that are getting paid like $3 an
it's
hour,
same
and then
thing.
they get
Yeah,
tips? Like
it's
that's
right.
not fair either. Like
No,
I feel
it's
like they
not.
need to make something that's like a fair level. But I think $10 an hour, and they're nothing less than $10 an hour for anybody. I think it's
$50,000 a year.
like when I worked at Arthur Murray, like they were just giving us like minimum wage at the beginning. It was like I would pay someone $8 to sit here right now. Like I'd rather pay someone,
and then what was-
I just have the fun part of the
and
job.
then they were raking in the cash there, weren't they?
Yeah, they made. I mean, they sold people like $30,000 packages.
Yeah,
and it was like,
ridiculous.
and we're the ones teaching, and you're just giving us $8.
Well,
Just
and
give
that
up.
leads me to the next thing. Is it more about greed or is it about trying to run your business? I recently just got laid off because the business I worked for and had been working for 15 some odd years, couldn't afford to keep me on at the rate that I was working, and just couldn't afford me anymore. I mean, that's basically what it was. They had to restructure their practice. Small place, not a big company. I kind of see where they're coming from. But at a certain point, the business people have to make some money. When I talk of the minimum wage raise, I'm talking about large companies, large corporations that they're making. It does and it doesn't, Jordan, until you have a small shop where you have 3 people there, and then you're forced to give them $21 an hour when you can't pay them that. You just can't do it because it's just you and 2 other people and your rent and you know what I mean? I think there's got to be some distinction between small business and large business.
Well, in that case, then the government should step in with subsidies for the workers. To get them up to $50,000 a year.
Yeah, no, I don't. But wouldn't that be just like being on welfare or being on food stamps all over again?
Yeah, but you don't have to get drug tested, and you're still doing a job. You're getting paid. There's
Yeah,
no
I
shame
guess.
in it.
I bet a lot of people though, like if they raise the minimum wage to like $20 an hour, I bet a lot of the people would be like, "Oh, good, I'll just work here half the amount of time then," and then they would go down so they were making the same amount for half the amount of time.
Most of them are doing that
'Cause
already.
I feel like some people, not all, I would say
Wow.
a certain small percentage of poorer people would choose the lazier
That's
choice if
fine.
they could, because they obviously did in school.
You work
So-
5 hours a week, so I don't want to hear any arguments
Well,
from you.
exactly, but I have a skilled trade that I've been training for since I was 6.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Well, that's time and commitment.
And mine's
I mean,
about
there's
how
that
many
argument.
customers I
Should the-
serve at
Should the
serve at
people
once.
that don't have the amount of time and training and commitment to a certain career make as much as people that have committed the time and the training to a certain career? I mean, do all those people get bumped up to like
So,
to
somebody who works-
$42? Let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do the other people get bumped up to 42 as these people get bumped up to 20? Does everybody get bumped up?
Yeah, everyone should get bumped up. If minimum
fine.
wage gets up, then skilled
Do you think
laborers
that-
should get paid more
I
too.
don't. That's crazy talk though.
The economy would get messed
but we need
up.
to no, but we can
the cost
also
of living
adjust
would
all
go
the
up.
CEOs and executives down to where they should be. So that can always happen too. And would you be okay if someone who works 20 hours a week in a gas station gets paid the same as you working 5 hours a week? Because that means you're getting paid 4 times as much, right?
Well, I don't think it's fair that like sports workers and entertainers get paid as much as they do. But like the thing is, life's not fair. The end of the story of the land of the worlds.
I don't even know what the hell that just meant.
But you should be able to
Life's not
survive
fair.
and eat.
At the
and-
end of the
and
story
hang
of the
out.
land of the world and all the time and stuff that was put into it.
The government helps people that aren't making enough money. No one.
Barely.
Well, that's the point, though. It's becoming and it's not a huge burden because I've seen the numbers, and the programs are a small sliver. The defense budget is a big sliver, and I'm sure there are plenty of conservatives out there that argue that that's not the case, and that money comes from somewhere else. They
look
keep
at the
telling themselves it
dog.
was coming from somewhere else. It was a pretty heated argument. I don't usually post things like that,
Yeah.
but I thought it was interesting. I didn't realize it would turn into a huge argument over it, and it did.
I don't care about the economy and that crap. I think if we consider ourselves a good society, then we need to have everybody living at a decent standard of living. And where we're at now as a country, we're definitely not at that.
So they
No.
should just mail
And-
everybody $50,000. Is that what you're saying? I would like $50,000 a year. That sounds excellent. I've never seen $50,000.
I'd be fine with that.
I mean, that means people are making
Where is that money gonna come from,
$4,000 a month.
You just make out money, dude.
You just make money.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Print
what
it.
they do now.
$4,000 a
Yeah.
month's a lot. I don't know what I would do with it. Like I would buy like a
You're talking
unicorn.
about that's gross before taxes. That's not
Still,
what you net.
$4,000 a month is
You're not
still
netting
a
$4,000
lot.
a month.
So if even if I was getting $3,000 a month, I would be like, wow, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
with this
because you're
extra
single.
$1,500?
Because you're single and you don't have a family.
Well, then you'd have 2 people making $50,000. You'd be making
Sometimes.
$100,000 a
Besides,
year with
oh
2
my
people.
God, I'm talking basically, Tiffany. I'm saying people should be able to live the lifestyle of somebody making $50,000 a year right now.
I would have a unicorn and live in a
You
mansion.
can't
I
afford a
can't
unicorn on
imagine that
$50,000 a year,
extra amount.
but
or a
you
mansion.
can't afford to have all your bills
I would
paid
have so many clothes
and some money set aside and a car with air conditioning or air conditioning in
I
your
have air
house.
conditioning.
Yeah, and
A
so-
refrigerator.
yeah.
A toilet.
which is somebody right now making $8 or $9 an hour cannot do.
Petchra Chelli just chimed in on Skype.
Yeah.
Jesus wept. What?
Oh, shut up, National
I
Health.
would buy so many things if I made $4,000 or $3,000 a month. I don't know what I would do. I would God, I would buy a slave.
No.
Can you buy slaves?
No, you can't buy slaves. Are you kidding me?
I thought like Mexican people stand on the corners. if they're
No,
not
stop.
legal.
No, you're
No,
wow.
okay.
It's getting
What
really
would I
bad now.
buy?
No, well, you can think about
You
that.
can buy wives.
I
That's
would have
JT.
like an extra refrigerator for fun.
Oh my God.
I
An
would be
extra
able to buy
refrigerator
so
for
many.
Fun? What does that
I
mean?
would have like an extra.
Wait,
like,
back up. What is in the fun refrigerator? You have an extra refrigerator for fun. What do you put in the fun refrigerator?
I don't know, people.
People, how is that fun? That's
I
macabre.
don't know. I have no
wow,
idea.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Well, no, you need
I
to
would
dignify.
buy
Stop talking. You need
It's
to.
for autoerotic asphyxiation.
No, but it's a fun refrigerator. What do you put in there? Like
I was just naming
Capri
something.
Suns? What? Slinkies? What do you? What do you?
She's got a
gummy
1970s
just
public
saying.
service announcement fetish.
I don't.
Don't play in abandoned fridges, kid. Oh, I'm gonna do that now.
It's a fun fridge.
Remember that episode of Punky Brewster
No.
where that Sherry or whatever got stuck in the refrigerator?
All right, moving
Do
along.
That was so good.
Moving along, there was a story in the news that I found striking, and again got everybody fired up. Third grade teacher, I don't remember where this was, but she basically had a system in her classroom for rewarding students, and that was to give them Monopoly money. Here's the weird part. You had them use a Monopoly money. They had to pay to go to the bathroom. That's I don't know if she had like a huge problem with kids peeing a lot in her class or it was an issue, but the kids had to pay to go to the bathroom.
So basically, none of these kids were getting like the equivalent of $50,000 a year, though, to begin with, right? In playing money.
No,
so
no,
that's
probably
the
not.
problem right there.
Yeah, yeah, that's the root of the problem. But the other problem was that some of the kids were now, and they used the money for like snacks in the classroom and stuff like that, and they would basically be bartering whether they should use them to go pee or get a snack. Anyway, hold on, Tiffany, let me finish. This one girl decided she was going to keep her money, or she didn't actually have enough. That's what it was.
She didn't have enough. She had to decide between popcorn or peeing.
Or peeing. And she chose popcorn and wet her pants and got embarrassed in front of the whole class and then had to put on like lost and found undies and pants and go home. Huge deal. Teacher's in trouble. Tiffany, you're okay with this.
This is my reason why I think the teacher did it, and I don't blame her for
She's
this.
stupid,
No, it's because when kids get bored or there's something they're not interested in, what they do right away. Like if my students, they're kicking, they're having fun, all of a sudden I say, let's do patterns. All of a sudden hands go up. What? I have to go to the bathroom. Kids, when they get bored, say, can they go to the bathroom? I bet they were doing that in the class, and the teacher's like, let's see who really has to go to the bathroom. You have to pay. No, but I'm
Let's
saying.
see who really can't hold it.
That's what kids
the
do,
wet
though.
girl did.
Kids are bored, but she didn't think about the bad parts of it, but
Okay.
that's what she was. I bet that's what happened.
She's giving the kids. They have to get they're getting like a choice between getting candy with their buddies or going to the bathroom like a human being.
They're getting like diabetes and having to go pee a lot because they're buying sugar.
Oh.
But
I think it's a horrible way to teach. There's got to be a better way. And come on,
she should be smarter to know. I know the kids that abuse the bathroom, and I know the kids that don't. I don't
know, but you said to me in your class, sometimes, I'm not trying to get you in trouble, sometimes you're a little stingy with the water in your class. You're not nervous that a kid might like overheat? We do live in Florida. It's damn hot here.
Traditionally, in martial arts, students during gradings are not supposed to get a drink. I'm nicer than other places.
How long is the grading? How long is the entire process take?
The kids who are going for lower belts, it'll be 45 minutes.
So 45 minutes of physical
Higher
activity,
belts,
doing their patterns and stuff with no water.
Higher belts, it's like 3 hours. But here's the thing:
Oh man!
I let them get a drink, but they will lose points during their grading.
Damn!
Oh,
So I'm nice that I let
points
them
to
do it.
live. Oh my God!
No, it doesn't matter. Like they get tons of like points during the grading process. So they do a good kick, they get a point. Da da da. So they will risk losing 5 points.
Yeah, so thirst is
Oh,
a
I
hindrance
swear
to
to
the
God.
martial arts.
It's just
imagine
martial arts. It's
if-
like Army. At the Army, do they let you go get drinks during certain things?
Well, no, but
Tiffany,
hold on, wait. No.
I had a joke. If Tiffany
Doesn't
actually
matter.
was a real teacher, her classroom would be like the sequel to Saw. Like it just mean.
No, but I mean, listen, I was in the military, but I was an adult. You're talking about kids.
I
It's a
know,
different
but
thing.
martial. No, I'm talking about.
I know
adults.
how
I'm talking about adults and kids.
But I'm talking about kids, and I know how far I can push my body because I've pushed my body in the military to do that. But they don't know. An 8-year-old girl doesn't know what the cutoff. I mean, I guess they
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
do, but they
What
don't-
happens if you're going for a drunken master belt?
But since I've been teaching since 1996, and I've been in martial arts since 1989, and no one has ever passed out.
All right, let me
Okay.
do this. Let me do this, Crystal.
Oh, taekwondo.
you have a young boy. What if this happened to our son in class? He peed himself. Came
Oh
home,
no,
he was
I would
embarrassed.
be livid because here's the thing about Tiffany said when kids are kicking and blah blah blah, they never have to go to the bathroom. It's when you make them do something they don't want to do, which is partly true, but also a lot of kids end up having accidents when they're kicking and playing because they're not thinking about going to the bathroom because they're having fun because they're kids and that's what they're geared to do. So yeah, when you wind them down, then they're like, oh, their body's saying, I have to go to the bathroom. And medically, they do have to go to the bathroom multiple times a day.
Yeah, when they stop, they're like, oh crap, I gotta pee. I didn't even realize I have to pee right now.
Right. No, it's true. It happens with Jake sometimes. But if my kid passed out in your class because you didn't let him have a drink of water, I most certainly would sue you, and your rule that kids don't have water during grading wouldn't really hold up in court. Because you did not allow my child to have water, and because of your negligence to my child, he passed out because he was dehydrated. You are responsible for that.
We can tell if a kid is feeling sick or looking bad.
Well, maybe you can, maybe you
right
can't,
when they
but
pass
if you make
out,
that fatal
but then
mistake with my
no
child,
one has ever passed out during it. No, like
Tiffany's like,
No.
backed into a corner
I'm
right
just
now.
saying,
I'm just saying
I don't care. I'll never change the tradition. It's a traditional thing of martial arts.
It may be, but as long as you're willing to take the legal risk of that, then it doesn't matter.
Keep it going.
Because in law, that's not going to. That's the traditional rule of martial arts. That's not going to fly in court.
It's not going to fly in court,
it's not,
Tiffany.
And you're going to be held responsible.
You're going down. Look at you treating those kids like a monster. You terrible, terrible human being.
I honestly would just go through whatever court process and deal with it.
Parents, ladies and gentlemen in the audience.
Okay with hurting a child and going through that process.
If you're a parent of a student in one of Tiffany's martial arts classes, one of these children,
the parents know
I want you to teach Tiffany a lesson. I want you to take your child next week before class, have them drink like an entire bottle of Sprite or something. Just give them all the soda they want right before Tiffany's class. And then when they wet themselves, and yeah, it's going to be psychologically traumatizing to them, and they'll remember it for life. But hey, we need to teach Tiffany a lesson before she hurts somebody.
I never said the bathroom. The bathroom thing.
Yeah.
My mom, when she was little, peed herself in class, and she told me that story about that. And so I always, unless I know there's one kid that always says he has to go to the bathroom during patterns, and he's 14 years old, and he abuses the system. So you kind of know as a teacher who abuses the system and who does not.
Well,
you know when a kid needs a drink and when they don't.
Okay, hold on.
Which kids
When you say
which.
abuse the system, what do you think he's doing in the bathroom when he goes in there? You think he's just standing there going, I need a break from this lady? Really? You don't think he's actually peeing?
This kid totally does that. Like, I know kids that do that. There's some kids who've barely ever asked to go to the bathroom, or if they're 5 or whatever, then I'm like, oh, you definitely go to the bathroom. But there's some kids that are.
Now, speaking as someone who used to be 14 and a boy, and then they're like in class with you, do you think maybe he's going to the bathroom for another reason? Like maybe he's got something he needs to hide or something?
Yeah, maybe he got a little.
He's got a little chubby.
No.
Well, you got a little nunchuck going on.
Yeah, maybe he's got a little stiffy for Tiffy.
A little bow staff action.
No, I don't.
He's got some issues he's got to work out.
I don't think
Stiffy for
any of
Tiffy.
the kids are like that in my class.
Not that you know of.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Till they find his shrine.
I think of them
in
all
the
as
house. It's got Tiffany all over.
little babies.
Tiffany on a horse. She's never ridden a horse. She's on a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying he comes in and he's like ready for a nap when he comes back from the bathroom. You don't know.
All right, you're listening to Double Special in the studio. Tiffany Barbee, JB Lee, Crystal Hayes. We're going to take a little break right now, and we're going to take a break by listening to Brad's phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Brad Maclean has done another phone call. It's been a long time since we've heard from Brad Maclean. Yep.
He called last week.
Well, no, but I mean before last week. It's been a while.
Giving us like a phone call.
Yeah,
Right.
and he used to have some really good prank phone calls. The guy's from Australia. This is his newest phone call. We'll call it Flying Dogs. This is Brad Maclean. You're listening to Double Special. We'll be back in a minute.
I got to pull up the volume here. Keep talking.
Uh,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Maclean.
New Balloon Agency, Felicia speaking.
Hello, Alicia. How you going? Do you sell balloons?
We do. Do you have an account with us?
No, I was just after a bit of advice. I've got a I've got a wicker like a wicker basket, and I'm going to send a small dog up into the air, and was wondering how many balloons and what sort of balloons I would use to. It's about 10 kilogram, the dog.
Okay. So you're probably best using the big 90 centimetre balloons.
Yeah. And what's the longevity of those? Because I want him to, I'm going to sort of try and get him to Victoria, so it's about 1,700 kilometres. And I only want him up about 40 feet, so it's above power lines and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's one of those first off things, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Would I suppose? Have you dealt this thing before?
No, I haven't.
I suppose with the basket, it'd probably be up to about 15 kilo and plus food and stuff that you'd have to feed him up with.
Yeah.
Would you use helium, do you think?
Yes, you definitely would.
And sort of, we got the wind next week is on Thursday, predicted really good southerly winds, and I'm in Queensland at the moment, but so I was trying to hope to get him up by sort of Thursday up in the air. I'm just wondering whether it's I've sort of thrown up all my ideas, and this seems to be the most sensible one to get him down there.
Yeah. As I said, you're probably just best using the bigger balloons, but they will only last a day or so.
And then down she comes.
Yeah.
I suppose if I made a parachute out of a garbage bag, the dog's not going to be able to use it. I suppose the more balloons you put on, the higher he'll go, but I guess the wind will grab him, won't it?
Correct.
Yeah. And sort of what are they worth each?
Unfortunately, because you don't have an account with us, I can't give you a price because we are a wholesaler.
Yeah.
So it is probably best to contact a party shop within your area.
Yep. What if I get an ABN?
You have to be a reseller, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Could we do it on the sly?
Unfortunately not.
What if you were to put a couple out by the bin and I could pick them up?
Unfortunately not.
All right. Well, it could be a good chance. He's the first dog to solo flight to Victoria. I could put like a sponsorship sticker of yours on the basket.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to do it, unfortunately. Just we do need to protect our resellers, and that's just one of the procedures we have to follow.
In case the dog dies, I guess. You wouldn't probably want to be a part of that. Yeah. Have you got any contacts for Party Shop?
Where are you located?
In Burpengary.
Yeah, so we've got location balloons at Burpengary.
Yep.
Would you like their number?
That'd be great, thanks.
Okay, so that number is 07388.
Yep.
4739.
No worries at all. You sure you don't want to be a part of this? It could make the news, I reckon.
Unfortunately, we can't be, but thank you anyway.
My pleasure. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And we're back live on the Double Special Show. That was Brad Maclean, our Australian comedy correspondent.
Yeah, giving us some down under jerky boys.
And recommending a good party shop in the whatever area that was.
Queensland.
Queensland, I don't know. Yeah.
Good one, Brad. Good phone call. It's so, again, they're so nice in Australia. Nothing flaps those people up on the phone. Nothing.
I know.
Some of the other ones were insane, and people were just like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll talk to you for all." Not in America, dude. We're a
we should try doing that prank call here in America just to see how awful it goes.
Which one? The balloon one?
Yeah,
just do it verbatim.
Just seeing how long before the police show up looking for the dog we're trying to kill or something.
That'd be a SWAT team around the house.
Oh, it'd be awful.
You'd be able to hear the helicopters in the background. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number 727-475-6139. Mr. Hoffman, if you're listening, give us a call.
Marty.
We felt bad last week. We kind of cut you off because it was kind of chaotic here, and having Miguel and everything.
Well, didn't he talk about something stupid?
That's not helping. That does not help.
Wasn't he talking about being upset or something stupid?
Yeah,
like
well, that wasn't. Why would that be stupid? Why wouldn't he be concerned?
Because it's a comedy show.
Good God! So we can be funny about that. Story came up in the news, and this is insane. A Russian crocodile, a circus crocodile, hurt when a woman fell on it.
Yes.
You wouldn't think that could happen.
No.
It's a pretty big
but
crocodile.
it was a fat lady.
Well, you can't just ease into it, dude. You can't just ease. Do you know how to ease in a story and milk it all the way out for anything?
I thought maybe you forgot to read that part.
No, I know what I'm doing, and you obviously are missing the point. Yes.
Can you imagine sex with Tiffany, man? You're like sitting there, you're just starting to like make your move. You're just getting to second base. She's like, "Come on my face." Like, what? No, I'm not ready yet. God.
Well, that's where you were going, isn't it? Well, yeah, kind of, but
cut to the chase.
Yeah, I'll work my way up to it.
Got Netflix to watch. Get it over with.
Got Netflix.
No, I
Got some binge TV to catch
I
up on.
wouldn't do that.
You just did it.
No, but during sex, I want my turn first.
I wouldn't do that. What I just did. I would never do what I just did 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, but sex is a whole different thing than
No, but
your
we have
word.
2 hours to fill. So when I bring up a story, yes, I know the pertinent facts and I've laid them out. And the lead-in is
how
that it's a
long will-
crocodile crushed by a woman.
Okay,
Just
you
in
know-
general.
Wait, do it your
wait,
way
stop.
and wait how long until you say fat.
Before we go that there, I just want you to know, Tiffany, we specifically put that whiteboard over there. We were like, we need to put it behind Tiffany so she can't constantly look at it. But it didn't work.
I know she still looks. Damn it.
All right, fine. I meant P-H-A-T.
I'm gonna have to put it totally
fat.
behind her, and then we're gonna have to look like
I
that
know.
over there. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass.
Maybe we can make her wear a special hat with the whiteboard on
I
it.
would have trouble seeing that.
Yeah, so would we. Yeah. So yeah, 2 things. First of all, you wouldn't think a crocodile could get hurt by a human at all. Falling on it. I don't care how much
Yeah.
the human weighs. And she wasn't really, as far as circus fat ladies, not that big.
She wasn't even the circus fat lady. She was like an accountant or something. I mean,
Okay.
she was like 265, which, I mean, it's not light, but
Yeah, yeah. I put circus fat lady. Maybe
you're
I
not
was,
flattened like a pancake.
No.
type, like, yeah.
and you're a crocodile.
How old was
How
it?
much of a pussy crocodile
It was a
that?
6-foot crocodile. It's not tiny.
Yeah. Wasn't like a baby or anything. Anyways, we still don't know what actually happened to the crocodile. Like, we don't know if he got broken ribs or she burst his spleen. I don't know if they have spleens.
Well, yeah.
But
okay.
here's the thing that tripped
Yeah.
you out. What was the
Well,
crocodile?
okay, first they thought the crocodile was fine because it's a crocodile. How am I can you hurt it? You know.
She's like, bam. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, man,
Yeah,
lady,
these-
please.
These things like flip over buffaloes all the time. They can handle it, right? No, but then the crocodile started vomiting, which I didn't think they could do. Because, it's like its throat is way back here and his mouth goes out another foot. You think, like, how would you even know he's vomiting? It'd have to vomit quite a lot.
That's a jackass video I'd like
Yeah.
to see. The vomiting.
And then it kept going for like another 3 hours. So can you imagine a crocodile
die?
vomiting? No. They took it to the hospital, and it made a full recovery.
Why would a circus have a crocodile in it?
Russians.
Yeah, it's Russia.
Yeah, they probably got
yeah.
hawks. They probably got hawks in there. Who knows what the hell?
They don't see a lot of crocodiles up in Siberia.
Yeah, it's like an exotic animal to them.
Yeah.
Oh, does it do like tricks?
I'm sure in India they're like, why do the Americans have Siberian? It's like because we don't have them here.
Does it do tricks?
No, it's just a crocodile.
It just stands there?
It's a wimpy crocodile.
But-
Who knows?
No,
Maybe it rides a bicycle.
In circuses, all the animals do tricks.
It depends. I mean, some circuses have like petting areas where you can.
So maybe it was an innocent
viewing.
crocodile that knew how to like do cool stuff.
I'm sure it was a
and-
very talented crocodile.
And it was
Tiffany.
just kind of pussyfied by being in the circus, because that's what happens to animals.
They get soft.
Yeah, they get soft.
So you're saying like once an animal's in the circus, any 260-pound lady that falls on it's going to cause 3 hours of vomiting?
And it's
Like even
caged,
tigers?
And it's caged.
This shit
and-
happens to a giraffe.
But it wasn't in a cage. It was
And-
just like in the van.
And domesticated.
Again, Russian circus.
Yeah,
It's not like
they were in like a minivan or like a little bus,
Yeah.
and the
But-
crocodile was just in the aisle.
Have you
Look.
seen the Russian dashboard cams, Tiffany? Weird stuff happens over there all the time.
Cats, for example, right? Like,
Yes.
if they live in your house, they're nicer. But ones that live outside are kind of like hardcore. Like,
They're
they'll
called
kill
feral.
you.
It's called feral.
Yeah. So I think same thing with crocodiles.
Wait. Did you say kill you like a little stray cat,
Well, it'll bite you and give you rabies, and
That
you'll
damn
die.
calico's crazy. It's
Or-
done gone crazy.
or it'll hang around your house hoping you'll feed it and love it? They do that too sometimes.
Rip your throat out.
Yeah,
Dude,
okay.
you have it's like a bubble.
When I was little, I lived in a house where my mom still lives that has a bunch of stray cats that live around it, and you don't want to get by those things.
No, they're feral. They'll tear your
Yeah,
ass up.
there's tons of
Well, they
them.
don't like humans unless you got food, and then they'll come around. But you can't be
don't know.
hugging on them. You can't take them into your bed
Oh
and cuddle
no,
with
they'll
them.
bite you.
And if you warn the cats about the coming attack by the zoogs from the forest, they'll
You realize though that that's the case with most wild animals, not
Yeah,
just cats.
So that poor crocodile was domesticated, and it got landed on by a fat lady. If it was a street crocodile, it would have been like, "What's up?"
a street crocodile.
Okay.
If it was a crocodile with cred, then it would have been like, "Hey man, come on, y'all know Kanye." Who knows what that? Maybe the van was jostled and she got like bounced up and it came down in a hard thing. It's a crocodile.
I like the one on Peter Pan.
There we go.
All right. In a couple minutes, we're gonna go ahead and play a quiz. Crystal's picking one out for us.
Yay.
We're gonna pit ourselves. But before that, I want to talk since I am a stand-up comic. And occasionally we do talk about stand-up comedy. Tiffany's a stand-up comic. Last Comic Standing has started again.
I've done some stand-up comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Last Comic Standing has started again. I've never been a huge fan of the show. I did try out for season 2 or 3, I think.
You did?
Yeah, me.
I
just
never
wanted
watched.
to.
I've never watched the show. I mean, I'd never really watched the season, but this season I'm kind of interested to see because it's all new. They got new judges and new thing. Roseanne Barr's on the judging panel, and then some guy named Russ, and then who's the other dude that's on the panel? I forgot who it is. Who the hell is it? I can't even remember. Anyway, and then they got the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm is hosting it. Anyway, an old guy that used to work here a lot in and around this area, Side Splitters, Jimmy Schubert, is on the show. He crushed it. I don't know if you saw his set. Awesome set.
I like Jimmy Schubert.
Have you seen him before? Have you worked with him? He's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes to this area a lot. I don't know if he has family down here or not, but he's usually like Side Splitters or sometimes he does the Coconuts and everything. Very funny guy. Does magic as well as comedy. Very edgy. He's from Philly. Great stuff. The thing that cracked me up about the show, did you watch it, Tiffany, at all? Not interested at all?
I didn't know about it, no.
There was a guy on there that came out and did a joke that I've seen 100,000 times. The comics open with it. It is an old joke. And then he wasted a bunch of time, and then he kind of pissed off Roseanne. And then he started getting really arrogant with Roseanne, and she basically told him to go F himself. And really just blew a shot because this season they didn't do the open casting things that Laszlo and I
they
did.
like picked people?
It was invitation only. Yes.
Wow.
So
Right.
had this dude been on the show previous to that, or was this his first time? Or
First time on the show, but these
Okay.
are all headlining comics. They're making because here's the thing. In the past, Last Comic Standing had presented itself as a show that went out into
Right.
America and found unknown comics, which couldn't have been further from the truth, right, Tiffany? You
Right.
know. Lots of working comics were on there. Lots of guys that had agents could get into the showcases
Yeah.
and onto the show, at least get a shot, whereas a lot of guys that were undiscovered had no chance at all, even though they showed up and stood in line. It wasn't really going to happen. Now they're being honest about, yes, we're doing Last Comic Standing. These guys have all been working.
These are the people they would have chosen if they did an open casting call. They just cut out the middleman.
They pretty much did, yeah. They were like, screw the auditions. We're not even going to do it. And so, yeah, Jimmy's been in the business for 25 years. Long time he's been in the business. So this guy was like a Zach Galifianakis wannabe, and he just took an opportunity and flushed it down the toilet.
Maybe it was, you know how reality shows are
Yeah.
kind of like...
I think it's fake.
Yeah, they probably did that.
No.
It's like a
purposely.
William Hung type thing.
No, I don't think so.
I think they like pulled in like a ringer.
No, again, I like I said, I read an article about the show from the producers, and they said this season they're being honest about that these guys are people that we chose.
Oh, the
that are
producers are saying
I
that.
think...
Well, yeah, no, dude.
Oh, well, no, I mean, I just wonder if they set up that guy to be like that, like douchey.
No.
Like, he was probably trying to get attention. You know how comedians do that.
Yeah, have you ever heard of the guy before?
You know what joke he did?
Oh, like
He-
hack?
No, yeah, he came out and he stood there and texted for a good 40 seconds. They timed it. And then he looked at the audience and he goes, "What?" And they all looked at him and he goes, "Like, you guys start working right when you get to work?" Which
That's funny.
but it's the oldest, hackiest
I've
opener ever.
But
I've-
it can't
dude,
be
I've heard it
that
a
old
bunch
if
of
it's
different
about
times.
texting.
I've seen guys do it with coffee. I've seen guys go up and clean the
Oh.
microphone and clean the stand and do that. I've seen it's an old
Maybe-
opening bullcrap thing.
You
Maybe
think,
I'll
you think they
watch-
did that like back in ancient Greece?
Then he
like
did
the guy
two
would go up
jokes.
and wash
then
his feet.
Then he did two jokes, and when Roseanne said something to him about you waste a lot of time, he got like did his head like this. He's like, "Oh yeah, bring it, baby," and like that. And she's like, "Well, like you know more about comedy than I do," and he's like, "No," and he goes, "Are you going to start off with criticisms, or I prefer a compliment?" Right? And he was just really cocky, and she told him, she's like, "You're arrogant. I don't like it." Dude, you got a shot like that. You come with like what Jimmy did. You come with an A game. You come and you spank it. You don't come and try to get.
What time and what channel?
It's on NBC. I think I want to say Wednesdays, but go on NBC's website.
I
so you
want
can check it out.
I think Chris got taken in by the fake drama.
I like
I think you got
I'll
played,
watch
gorgeous.
it because I'm
a root for comics.
I like anything that supports comedy. Like, for
Yeah.
example, tomorrow night, a lot of local comedians in LA that I know that are my friends on like Facebook and Twitter that I've talked to when I go out to LA. They're part of the show called Undateable on Thursday night on NBC at 9:00. So if people watch that, that's good too. It's like supporting comedians that are just starting off in sitcoms. Like this is their first like ever gig, and like some of our writers on it. So I hope it does well. Just it's nice I think to see people at a local level move up into a higher level.
That's what we're all trying to do for the most part. I mean,
I really hate it when this show gets all sincere.
But it is true. It's
I
good
hate
to
when
support.
you have no sincerity, dude. You know, because of my stand-up and the stand-up of Friends,
sincere about no sincerity.
we have had shows, and you have been involved in those shows, and they've welcomed you, and all you do is kind of be negative about it all the time.
It's the theme of the show.
What is?
Petra's
We hate what you
calling.
like.
Petra is sick
Not
of our
specifically.
sincerity.
There's other themes other than your theme.
That's the main. Oh.
Don't make him hang up. Do your job correctly. Go ahead.
If I say what you want me to say, that's
Do
my
your
job.
minimum wage job. Do it.
Oh, caller. Hello. What? You do your job perfectly every time?
Yeah. What's up, Petchra Chelli? How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. What are you up to? Well, I know what you're up to.
Yeah, we're doing the show. We're talking about crap. Have you been listening to the show?
Yeah, when I sent that Jesus Wept before, it wasn't about you yapping on about stuff that I don't care about. It was just Tiffany. Because, like, well, you've got Jordan sat there going, oh, I believe it was Socrates that once said, and then Chris is there smoking on his fake fag going, yes. And Tiffany comes out with, oh, well, I'd just buy a unicorn.
We got Brad Maclean on the other line. Brad, say hello to Petchra Chelli.
Go, mate. How are you?
No.
Can you send them photos back, please?
I've already put them on Twitter, so...
Don't put them on Twitter. I said that you can do whatever you want with them, but don't put them on Twitter.
It's my new header. I've got Brad's penis as my header.
What? Hold on, I'll
I
find
had
that.
to put it in like 6 times because it wasn't quite big enough, but yeah.
He made a collage out of it.
I'd actually just been swimming and drinking ice water.
Ice water?
For his,
Yeah, I spilled a bit.
on his willy
Oh, I see. I got you.
to make it smaller.
I know. I got it. Well, look at Tiffany's zeroed right in on the whole area and anything to do with the area. Brad,
What's going on?
Yeah, good. We just played your phone call. It was very funny. And again, everybody's nice to everybody over there. They can't piss anybody off. When are you going to piss somebody off on the phone? That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, they think I'm mildly retarded. That's the problem. It's the professionalism comes through, and they think he's not all there. Because if you started laughing and making fun of it, then they'd say, oh yeah, we'll just piss him off. But
no, I'm amazed at how long you keep them on the phone.
What's that? Sorry,
I said I'm amazed at how long you keep them on the phone. They don't mind talking to you about sending your dogs into space. They don't care.
Yeah, I know. I think they're intrigued. And I think it comes across as believable because I believe it.
Have you heard of this Dave the goat?
Yeah, yes, yep.
You have?
Takes a goat with him everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's from over here.
Yeah, they thought I was crazy. Tell everybody about this guy. He's like a guy that brings a goat around and does like a bunch of YouTube videos, right?
Who thought you were
crazy? And he's called Dave.
The goat is.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, and he takes it into businesses and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. He cruises around the place with it.
I heard the video. I watched the video, and he just reminded me of you. I don't know why, but I'm like, here's another dude with wild animals around his place.
He's racist against Australians.
I'm
is what
not.
we said.
It's not
You
racist.
think they all look alike?
Mine's a dog.
Yeah, I know. Completely. Well, and a few chickens. You got a few chickens, or yeah.
I have a question.
Why is he going about spots with a goat? Who's letting him in?
What's that? Oh, yeah, because you just walk in, don't you? It's all confidence. You walk in with a confident-looking goat, and they'll let you in.
Wait, let me say this,
Does
though.
the goat have confidence or the person walking him?
No, the goat had confidence. The person who owned it had no idea he was eating roots out the front under a tree.
All right. No, the guy owns the goat. He brings it on the bar. The thing goes on the bar. But in one video, I kid you not, he's got the goat in the bar, and there's some guys around a pool table, and this one guy is trying to put like $1.30 and change in the foreskin of his penis and shoot it out onto a pool table, which he manages to do. So I don't know what the hell the guy with Dave the goat is doing, but yeah.
Wow.
He's just trying to upstage the goat, that's all.
Oh, gosh, it's nice that they use their foreskin for something cool.
Hey, Petchra.
Yeah.
Hey, Petchra, I met this. I deliver fish to a dwarf woman, and she's yesterday. She tells me she's going into surgery to get 2 toes cut off. So I thought that was bizarre.
2 toes cut off.
Yeah,
What?
just 2 of them.
Why would she do that?
I've no idea.
She needs
said,
2 toes sewn on.
She says, I'm getting 2 toes cut off. And I said, well, you'll still have 8. So it was. She goes, exactly. So
Is it one on each foot?
Which toe?
I don't know, but I think because she's so short, you don't need all of them for balance and that.
I feel like the ring toe would be the less needed one because you don't need to wear rings on your feet.
Which the hell is the ring toe?
The one that's the same as your fingers, like this one.
My dad's ring toe is the one he'd kick us in the ass with.
Petchra Chelli, which toe?
Why didn't you ask her why are you getting your toes chopped off, you silly little bint? It makes no sense. If someone told me they were going to get their toes chopped off, I'd say you want to get your friggin' head chopped off, you thick bastard. Jesus Christ!
No, it wasn't all of them. It was only 2 of them.
Yeah,
though.
maybe it was like diabetes or leprosy or something.
Maybe she can't fit into shoes.
Oh yeah, maybe she needs to
Well,
wear
buy big
shoes.
shoes and don't chop your toes off, you stupid little asshole.
Yeah, but how far do you have to go to get a cobbler to make a special pair of shoes if you got 2 gargantuan toes?
Right, when you can buy special.
14 mile from my place, there's one.
Maybe she was going to sell them as earrings.
Imagine that. I'm going to ask for one.
Oh man, that's not even
Can
like
I have a little.
Yeah, it's not even like a real toe though. It's like a midget toe. It's got to be not the right shape.
You know, there is that bar, I think in like Colorado, where they have like a bottle or a jar of whiskey with a human toe floating in it. It's like 100 years old, and you can pay to have like a shot of the whiskey with the toe in your glass.
Yeah.
So maybe she's doing that.
Yes, Tiffany.
Are dwarf feet?
She could put it in
human
shots with the
size?
little toe.
I don't know. I couldn't hear you. What? Hold on.
Oh.
They're all little toes.
Are dwarf feet human size or like miniature?
I think they're dog size, like a little small dog, like a Chihuahua.
Oh, that's terrible. I hope we don't have dwarf size.
Dude, you can get them. What's that? I watched a movie once, and there was a bloke in there with goat feet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it does depend on what movie you're watching. If they're Hobbit, then they do have normal human feet.
Oh,
But if it's like a movie based in the actual world, then no, they have proportional feet.
Oh,
usually.
they have proportional feet. Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean human size. I meant proportional.
You said it like it would be either
Yeah,
human
no,
or something
Yeah,
else.
you said like they were not human.
Yeah,
basically.
I realized it after I said it, and then I was like, oh, I can't take back that word. It's
That
on
happens
YouTube.
to you a lot, though, doesn't it?
We should have Warwick Davis call in to yell at her. That'd be funny.
Is he a midget?
It's fine. Billy Barbee, is he still alive or did he pass? I think he
don't know.
passed.
We can find his ghost.
Oh my God! All right, Brad. Well, listen. The phone call was awesome. You got?
Yeah.
Are you doing any? Got any gigs coming up? Or are you still on sabbatical?
By the end of
You just got done working a lot.
August, July and August.
Is
I
it
think.
cold there because it's winter?
No, I mean it's shorts and t-shirt. So it's pretty hot today.
Huh.
It's not winter till next month, I don't think.
How close to the road are you standing? Because we can hear like trucks whizzing by.
Oh, I'm on it.
Oh, you're driving. Okay.
He's like
calling
us.
No, I'm sort of just hanging out on the because one of the fun games you can play during the day is you do the old step out into traffic
Oh, I
and then
swear to
step
God.
back and you watch the driver freak out.
Dude, you need a goat.
No, I'm not getting a goat.
Yeah.
I had 2 goats and no, I had some sheep. That's right. Instead of mowing the lawns, we got 3 sheep. And I got home and a mate had shot one of them and his dog ate the other one.
Oh.
So it was sort of. I ended up with 1 sheep, and a 1 sheep workforce just doesn't cut the grass.
Dang.
So away
So
we
what'd you
went.
do
We
with
went back to the conventional old lawnmower.
All right, Petchra Chelli, anything you want to throw at Brad before you let him go?
I'm still fixated on this bloody dwarf with the toes. I mean, the only reason I can think of, right, is she wants to get a pair of stiletto heels or something like that, and she can't fit into them. So she's gonna chop her toe off, but then that begs the question: well, where the bloody hell is she going? I mean, who's gonna take her anywhere? She's chopped her toes off, for Christ's sake. She's mental.
Think about this though, man. Her toes are already like tiny. The bones are like little bird bones in there. Every time she stubs a toe, it's probably like a horrible compound fracture. She probably just like wants to get rid of the one she stubbed the most.
Then she's
And how
just
are you
going to
gonna
stub
count
the
to
one that
20?
was next to it.
Well, but that's a fresh toe. You got a couple more years out of that
you
one.
need a pinky toe. You have to have a pinky toe for balance.
What were you gonna say,
And you have
Brad?
to have
How's
a
she
big
ever gonna?
foot.
Go ahead, Brad.
I just wonder how she's going to count to 20 now.
Who knows? It could be a myriad of dwarf foot problems that we don't know about. I don't know medically what happens
She's not
to
like
dwarfs.
she's not like like if she was the seventh dwarf, she'd be the boss. She's a tall dwarf, like she's under 5 foot, but she's
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not dwarf.
Yeah.
That's just short.
Yeah, that's just a short person.
no,
You
it's not.
Is
Tell
she-
that to a tall person.
Well, she's no, but 5 foot. She could be. That's just a normal person, but shorter than you.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
that's not a
3
dwarf.
inches shorter than
You
me.
did say she was a
4
dwarf.
No, well, under 5. Well, yeah, but let's just say she's a proportional dwarf.
Does she have like the arm situation or the the head skull situation?
Does she look? Yeah, she like a time bandit dwarf.
Is
Well,
she
her arms are perfect length, but in no time at all, she's going to be 2 toes less.
is she like a basketball player for dwarfs?
No.
Like she's tall for being a
Yeah.
dwarf. She's on the
Yes.
basketball team.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be the center. She's the power forward. She's the one that'd be dunking. All right. Well, listen. Next time you see her, find out how it went, and maybe ask. Maybe for Petchra Chelli's sake, just ask why. What was the purpose?
Also, what kind of
yeah, phone. Let him know.
what kind of fish does she eat? Because she probably just takes small ones. Like, do you have to save minnows for her or something?
Yeah, just salmon. I think she's just showing off.
She takes it and shows the big fish to all our friends. Look at this. I can eat all this myself. All right, guys. All right. Well, listen, I'm glad you guys are listening. And listen, thanks for the phone call, Brad. It was funny. It was good.
Yeah.
That's okay. I rang a pastor the other night.
Oh, who?
A what?
A pastor, like a priest.
Oh, a pastor.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we saw that on Petchra Chelli's the Twitter just now when we were looking for your penis.
That sounds funny.
So, yeah, we'll definitely play that.
Yeah, I want to play that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play that on Rolling Out then tonight. What is Petchra
All right.
Chelli doing? Is Petchra Chelli working out on some sort of a machine?
I don't know. It's like a flapping sound.
No, but there's like chains. What the hell are you doing
I don't know.
over
Do
there?
you think he's got a stiffy for Tiffy? He's got to work it out? Did you need to go to the bathroom, Petchra Chelli?
Trust me, no.
I thought it was something to do with the dwarf or the goat.
I don't know. I picture him using one of those things with the springs that you go like this and you with the big springs. I don't know what he was. This sounds weird. All right. Anyway.
I was moving in my chair. Jesus Christ.
What are you sitting in a hammock?
It's a wooden chair.
It sounds like a sex swing that you're in
Yeah.
with a bunch of chains.
Oh, well, you know what a bloody sex swing sounds like, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
My friend has a sex swing.
Mine had one done up like the Thunderdome out of Mad Max 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sex swings are pointless. I just want it in, out, as quick as you can, and that's it. I don't want to be tied into something hanging from the roof.
No,
You don't have to tie.
dude.
You don't get tied into it. You just sit in it.
You want that Thunderdome swing when you got the 8-toed midget on your neck. And it's so sexy.
You can go back and slingshot them back and straight through the plasterboard.
Right?
Yeah, dude. Oh, Petchra Chelli. Yes, you're a Lothario. Look at you. You're a ladies' man.
I said I'm a ladies'
Anyway,
man. A lazy spunker, though.
A lady man. A lady man.
Lazy spunker.
Oh,
A lazy spunker. I want to get a T-shirt, lazy spunker.
Right, I've had enough of this coming. I've got to go.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
There
Bye.
you go. He's
Bye,
had enough.
everybody. Bye, Brad.
Ladies
Bye,
and gentlemen,
Petchra.
live from England and Australia, that was Petchra Chelli and Brad Maclean.
Around
Yes.
the world and into
That's the
your
first time
home.
we've ever bored Petchra Chelli to the point he's like, all right, I've had enough of this crap. I'm out of here.
God, lazy spunker.
Yeah.
I want to come somewhere near your feet, but I can't reach that far.
We're gonna go ahead and do a quiz, and after the quiz, we'll make sure.
Are they both gone?
Yeah, I believe they are. Yeah, I believe he hung up on both of them.
I'll make sure. I'll see if I can make sure I can pull that up.
Did you look
Can-
to see if his penis was really on this page?
Yeah, of course. I want to see Brad's
Yeah.
penis.
I think we should
Really?
wait to
I
play.
want to see what maybe Australian penises point the opposite direction from ours. Ba-dum-bum.
Will this play right now?
Trying to see.
It looks like it will.
Are we
All
good?
right. Well, no, we're just
it's queuing it
testing
up.
It has the
Right,
C in
Alright,
T
yeah.
word. That's Petchra talking.
That's
Oh.
Petchra Chelli. No, what is
Yeah,
that?
he's saying Brad says CUNT, so we'll play that maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Whatever. Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we'll go ahead and do the quiz. Crystal, what quiz do you have pulled up for us tonight? This pub quiz. Give us an official intro real quick, Jordan, of the pub quiz. Come on. Give us something.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the double special shocking pub quiz.
I'm not pulling out those things tonight.
You
What?
can see
Who
the
gets
answers
shocked
from
tonight?
there.
No,
I
get
can't see
shocked.
the answer. I don't cheat. I'm an honest human being.
I beg to differ, sir.
What? When did I ever cheat in the game?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, shut up.
Always.
Just
He
because I
doesn't-
beat you at Monopoly.
He doesn't cheat,
I
but he
don't
does.
care
He
about
definitely tries to
Monopoly.
bend the rules.
I
to
did
his-
dirty deals.
All right, what is the quiz? What do we got?
Can you name the best pitcher winners from 1990 to 2009 by a single quote?
Okay, that's good. That's
Why
good.
can't we do stuff from the 40s?
Because whenever
I
I
can
did
win
old
that.
movies, you guys could never do it. You guys
Yeah,
are so
Jordan.
horrible
If you can't
at it.
answer any of the questions, then you would answer like maybe 10%. You act like you know all there is
Why
to
do
know
you
about.
always
I
the
know
sport.
all there is to know about everything.
Why do you always like stupid quizzes?
Shut up. Let's go on with the quiz.
Wow, considering that Tiffany probably would have got the first one.
Okay, no. Okay, so
Well,
what? So,
quiz is
You,
canceled.
Crystal, I'm saying Jordan likes stupid quizzes.
all right. So now when you
God.
finish, we'll just yell out that we know it, or yell out the answer.
Yeah, are we just hooting?
Yeah, just who and
All right.
I'll give you the quote and I'll give you the year first and then I'll give you the quote.
So and again, we're yelling it out.
Yell it out.
All right, here we go.
All right, hold
Pub
on.
quiz.
I gotta mark it down. Who's like got the
Ladies and gentlemen, the double special pub quiz.
You already did that.
I know, but then we had an argument, so I just want to remind people. They probably got bored.
I'm bored.
I know.
What are you doing, Crystal? Come
All
on.
right.
All right.
For number one, the
Yes.
year is 1994, and the quote is, "When I was in China on the All-American ping pong team, I just loved playing."
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, who yelled that out?
Jordan,
Me.
Jordan
I
yelled
got
out
it,
first.
yeah.
You got it first. Really? Are you not listening to the?
No,
you have
I
to
am, but you guys all talked at the same
That
time.
was
and I'm
pretty
looking
close.
at
Oh,
the
she
screen, not
can't
at
hear
you.
because she's got things over her ears.
Yeah, and plus I'm not looking at you guys.
got-
I'm reading.
Yeah, dude, she got liposuction. Her ears don't work.
Got an ace wrap around her
magic
head.
ears.
Do you think that's how they do like face liposuction in Australia? Because it's all upside down. They cut off your
Stop.
toes.
So that's really
Anyway.
Okay.
I'm so
stop.
confused.
Off
Okay.
topic. Go.
Number two, the year is 2000, and the quote is, "Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance."
Dexter.
It's a movie.
Oh.
Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance.
Year 2000.
I know this film.
2000.
I know the scene, but I can't think of who it is. Damn it.
I can give you
One
an
more time.
actor.
One more time.
Yes, give us
Father
an
to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance. Russell Crowe.
Gladiator.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was thinking kidnapped.
Yeah, I knew it, but I can't.
All right, the year is 1993, and the quote is, "It's far from the Talmud. It says, whoever saves one life saves the entire world."
What did you say before that? Is
It's from the Talmud. It says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
from the Talmud.
1993.
From the Talmud.
Yeah,
What?
it's a
Talmud.
it's like
Yeah,
a
Jew book.
religious thing,
Yeah.
Jew book.
I'm sorry. Wait. Say it again.
It's from the Talmud.
Uh-huh.
It says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire. 1993. It's a tearjerker.
Schindler's List.
Yes.
Oh my
Ah.
gosh.
Good job.
She knew the Jew.
All right, the year is 1999.
Those are her people.
They are. I have a certificate.
Oh my god.
All right, the year is 1999, and the quote is, "I am 42 years old. In less than a year, I will be dead. Of course, I don't know that yet. And in a
American
way, I am."
Beauty?
Oh,
Yes,
God damn it.
Tiffany.
That's a good movie.
It is. The year is 2003, and the quote is, "I don't think there will be a return journey, Mr. Frodo."
Roll the rings.
What
Which
was
one?
that?
It was Jordan first, but which one was it?
Lord of the Rings.
Journey begins.
No.
Two Towers.
3.
Return of the King.
Yes, Jordan.
You don't
Yay.
get two
What
guesses.
does that mean? Return of the King. Is that the second, third, or fourth?
I don't
2003.
remember.
You
It
shouldn't
doesn't
get
matter.
two guesses, but
Oh,
Yeah, you should not get two guesses.
You were doing it if you
Yeah.
said Lord
Well,
of the
it's okay,
Rings
you said
too, and
Lord
if
of
you
the
would have,
Rings.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't say anything. I waited. You
Well,
guys
no,
were
you
going.
didn't say anything, so you lose.
That's why you lost check-in, and that's why you're losing now.
That's all right.
Definitely losing by one.
The year is 1990, and the
Uh-huh.
quote is, "I am wind in his hair. Do you see that I am your friend?
Ghost.
Can you see that you will always be my friend?"
That's your guess.
No, it's not Ghost. 1990.
Say it again.
What?
I am wind in his hair.
Uh-huh.
Do you see that I am your friend? Can you see that you will always be my friend?
Feel me.
Kevin Costner's in it.
Dance in the Woods. Wolves.
You cannot guess again, dude. You guessed already.
It wasn't Field of Dreams anyways.
Dances with Wolves.
Yes,
That was your
Tiffany.
second guess.
No, I said that.
She
the
said
se-
that first
that's what
one, but I
said
needed
when
her to
he was
repeat it.
talking, and then I
Okay.
repeated it. Shut up, Chris Gorges.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
police, and I'm not
He's
getting a
still
chance to
upset.
play.
Why? What did I
because
do?
He's,
Nobody
he
needs you to
guessed
be
already.
police.
Oh, him.
Once
look
you
at
guess,
you.
that's it. You're out.
You self-selected yourself as the police.
Once
so you're
you're
screwed.
once you guess, you're out. That's it. So be careful about
Yeah.
your guess. Think about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't
The
agree.
year is 2007. The quote is, "And then I woke up." Great movie.
Then I woke.
What year?
2007.
Oh, No Country for Old Men.
Yes, Jordan.
Dang it.
I
the
never
last line
even
in the
heard
movie.
of that.
All
What
right.
is it? Who's in that?
Tommy Lee
Woody
Jones,
Harrelson.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Javier Bardem.
Yep.
Sounds boring.
No, it's great.
That's a great movie. Dude.
It's an excellent movie, yes.
It's
The year is 1995, and the quote is, "Go back to England and tell them that they're Scotland's daughters and her
Braveheart.
sons." Yes, Chris. The year is 2002, and the quote is, "This trial, the whole world, it's all show business."
What year?
2002.
Chicago.
Yes. Nice. All
Jordan's
right.
in the lead right now. 4. Tiffany has 3. I have
And
2.
you have 2, yep.
Suck it.
The-
Come on, Tiffany.
The year is 1991, and the quote is, "I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye."
Silence of the Lambs.
Jordan.
Nah, Jordan got it out first.
Sorry, blah, 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 blah. It's not correct.
I know. She goes, blah, blah, lambs. Blah, blah, lambs.
I'm hoping the things of her ears is.
You make the weirdest noises when we play this. That's why we play. I don't care if I learn anything. I just want to hear you go, blah, blah, lambs.
The year is 1997, and the quote is, "You can't keep us locked up in here like animals. The ship's bloody sinking."
Titanic.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, she's loud.
I know.
The year is 2005, and the quote is, "I mean, sooner or later, you got to find out what it's really like to be black."
What year?
Tropic Thunder.
No, it's 2005.
You're out.
Crash.
Yes. Jordan.
Dang it.
I thought it was a Robert Downey Jr.
Jordan's running away. He's got 6 now. Tiffany's got 4. I got 2.
2. All right. 1992 is the year, and the quote is, "A man who will keep his head and not get rattled under fire, like as not, he'll kill ya. It ain't so easy to shoot a man anyhow, especially if the son of a bitch is shooting back."
Unforgiven.
Yes.
Damn it. I was going to say that, too. I was like, ah.
I've never even
destroying
seen
you.
these movies.
Unforgiven's a
These
great
are all really
movie.
good movies.
I have better things.
You hate Unforgiven.
I do,
You
but
will
I
not watch
appreciate
it.
But
You
no, I
don't. You
like
hate Clint.
westerns. I
You
don't
don't like Clint
westerns.
Eastwood,
I
and
hate- he's
you don't
such
like
a-
westerns.
All right, enough of your domestic arguments.
How many more questions are left?
Don't
Is it
you worry about it.
mathematically
Like 6,
possible
maybe.
to win?
Well, no, let's
No,
play
not
it
for
out.
you.
All right, let's go.
Not for you. Not for either of us.
Yeah.
How many total questions?
I don't know.
Just relax and lose like a
God. There's 20 questions.
Shut up. I'll kill you. Go ahead.
The year is 2001, and the quote is, "There has to be a mathematical explanation for how bad that tie is."
Goodwill Hunting.
No.
Ooh.
2001, there has to be a mathematical explanation for how bad that tie is.
Chris, I'll let you take a guess.
No.
Do you want an actor?
Yeah, clue.
Russell Crowe.
Oh, Beautiful Mind.
I
Yes.
love that movie. That's such a good movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Oh, I know when he says it. Ha, that's funny.
Okay.
All right, the year is 1996, and the quote is, "Of course, you idiot. I always wear it. I've always worn it. I've always loved you."
Oh,
Sounds like a chick flick.
Inception.
No.
Damn it.
1996.
Oh, 96. I'm sorry. I'm thinking
Of course, you idiot. I always wear it. I've always worn it. I've always loved you.
Can we have an actor, please?
Yes.
Oh, God, I don't remember any in that movie.
It should be right. I thought you had a clue.
No.
Oh.
I just know most of the
Well,
movies
give
I
us
know
another
actors.
clue about the movie then.
Um,
That won't give it away completely.
God, it's been a super long time since I've seen it. I
Is
don't
it a
remember.
comedy? What
No,
is
it's not a comedy. It's a drama.
All right.
All right,
I'm
now
glad
say
I
it again,
guessed.
'cause
It
I
actually
totally
has won
forgot.
some awards. 1996. Of course, you idiot.
Oh,
I
shit.
always wear it. I've always worn it.
He's-
I've always loved you.
He's worn it in love.
Actually, that sounds like a lady would say that.
Yes, it sounds like a chick flick all the way.
I know.
All right, let's skip it then.
Sleepless in Seattle. I'm just gonna guess.
No, it's The English Patient.
I never saw it.
I never watched
That sounded
it.
so boring.
I know, dude.
It sounded gay.
All right, 2006 is the year, and the quote is, "I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me."
Sorry, what was the year?
2006.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want the environment to be a product of me.
Yes. Great movie.
Actor.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh,
The Departed.
Yes.
That thing about diamonds. Was that the diamond movie?
No, you're wrong. It's Departed. There's a movie with Jack
What's the
Nicholson and
diamond
Marky
movie?
Mark. Blood Diamonds.
Blood Diamond.
Scorsese.
Oh, okay.
The year is 2009, and the quote is, "That's enough bang in there to blow us all to Jesus. If I'm going to die, I want to die comfortable." I've never seen this movie.
That's enough bang in there to blow us. Is it? No, I'm probably wrong.
18.
No.
Serenity.
No.
All right. Damn it.
What?
Tiffany, give her the actor.
I've never seen it, so I don't
Say
know.
it again.
There's enough bang in there to blow us all to Jesus. If I'm going to die, I want to die comfortable. It's a war movie, so there you go.
Oh, I know.
2009.
Tropic Thunder.
No, The Hurt Locker.
Oh, I've seen that movie too.
Yes. 2004 is the year. The quote is, "Mo Kushal means my darling, my blood."
Mokushal means my darling, my blood.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing
I'm gonna
that
guess
properly.
a serious man.
No.
All right.
What year?
2004.
Actor.
Oh, God, what is her name? I hate her.
Beloved.
It's about boxing.
Oh, Hillary Swank.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hillary Swank's in it.
What's the name of it again?
I know it.
What is it? Did you guess already?
No, I guess.
$1 Million Baby.
Yes, Chris.
Doesn't matter.
Chris
He still
and Tiffany
losing.
are tied.
I don't care.
Jordan's
I'll
taking
take
it
the points.
away.
Oh yeah, Chris and Tiffany are tied.
Yes. The year is 1998, and the quote is, "Let us have pirates, clowns, and a happy ending, or we shall send you back to Stratford to your wife."
Shakespeare in Love.
Yes.
Damn it.
And the last one.
Ah.
The year is 2008,
If we get this one, he's out.
and the quote is, "I'll wait for you at the train station every day at 5."
2008?
2008,
Wait
and
for
the
you
quote
at the
is, "I'll wait for you at the train station every day at 5."
Actor?
Oh, God. I've never seen this movie
Good
either.
Lord.
I know, dude. Well, I'll tell you, it was a very popular movie. A lot of press over it. They flew the person from another country over here to accept the award.
$1 million.
Millionaire.
Oh.
Yes, Chris.
All right. So Chris wins in the battle of Chris versus Tiffany.
And Jordan wins with a final score of 9, Tiffany 4, Chris 5.
All right, there you go. All right, you're listening to Double Special. That was our pub quiz.
But I won.
Yeah, thanks to Brad
Me,
Maclean, Petchra
JB
Chelli.
Lee.
Thanks to Brad Maclean, Petchra Chelli for calling in. I wanted to hear from Marty, but it didn't
Yeah,
happen.
Marty. Instead, we got that stupid tub of mustard.
Tub of mustard. That was awesome. If you want to see some comedy, we'll be doing some shows. This is a comedy. We got some shows coming. June 28th,
yeah.
we'll be doing Double Special Wikipravia.
We still have to teach Tiffany how to do improv.
Yep, that is a Two Palms Comedy Club. Again, June 28th, 8 o'clock show. Tiffany Barbee will be doing improvisational comedy with us.
I'll
It should
just
be
stand
interesting.
there and go.
Now, we wanted you to get some books. Do you have books?
I do have
How come
books.
you didn't bring them with you?
You didn't tell me to.
I thought you might.
Well, I
what
will
books
if
did you
we-
get? Which
during
ones did
the
you find?
practicing.
Which
Why
ones did you get? Do you know?
No.
That's why I wanted you to bring them with you so we could discuss which one.
We wanted to test you.
Well, plus I would like to look at them and maybe pull some games. Anyway, we'll get rehearsed. That's going to be a good show. Wikipravia is the show. The idea is we're going to do short-form improvisation, but we will use Wikipedia to get all the situational components of scenes.
Right. So instead of you having to sit there and raise your hand and say banging or naked or something,
You're
having
gay.
to it relieves you of all the pressure of having to come up with answers for us in the improv show.
Not to say that we may not go to the audience for suggestions from time to time for
Right.
different things, but
yeah, if
Right.
you have your smartphone with you, you can pull up suggestions for us.
that's right. On Wikipedia, by using the random article button, we will pull up random Wikipedia pages and do scenes based on whatever comes up on the page. Something that
I've seen you do that before at Snappers.
Yeah, something that Jordan came up with is a pretty good idea, and it keeps us on our toes. It's not easy. June 15th will be. I'll be at the Improv with Laszlo. He's been on the show before, and Bull, who's also been on the show. We'll be doing the Comedy Fathers show. 3 comedians, all fathers, all funny.
That's not the name of the show. It's the Fathers of Comedy.
No, it's the Comedy Fathers.
Are you
it's
sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That
Look it on the.
sound good.
No, look at the flyer.
It should be the
it's
Fathers
on
of
the
Comedy,
desktop.
though.
Pull it up.
Should be the Fathers of
Somebody's
Comedy.
calling.
I think it's the Papas of Comedy. All right, caller, welcome to the Double Special Show. State your name and purpose.
Well, hello there. This is Pat.
Pat.
Oh, Pat from Twitter?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I really like Pat.
Well, thank you.
How-
I don't have anything to say. I'm not a comedian. I just wanted to tell Petchra Chelli happy birthday this Saturday, since I know how much that irritates him.
Whose birthday?
Petchra
It's
Chelli's
Petra's
birthday.
and he didn't tell us?
He's
That's
going to be
Saturday.
22 years old.
Should we all sing happy birthday?
Oh, he would hate that. So I
I
guess yeah, we'll
know.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, Pat, you want to lead us in a little round of happy birthday?
Well, wouldn't that cost you too much?
No.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's patented or whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, we'll make
Oh.
up a birthday song.
Yeah,
What are
let's
you
make up
talking
ahead.
about?
All right, sing along with me.
I-
Dear Petchra Chelli,
Dear Petchra Chelli,
it's your
Dear-
birthday.
It's
your birthday.
You live in England.
you live in England.
You hate the dwarf people
You hate the
hate the
dwarf.
And
dwarf
pandas.
and also pandas.
And also
Pandas.
pandas.
And you live in England.
And you live in England.
And you pull birds sometimes.
And you pull birds.
Okay.
now
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
See, that was a good song for him.
I have a-
Happy
Awkward.
birthday.
It shows how much I know about him, which are 3 basic facts.
Yay, happy
He
birthday.
pulls birds.
I
and
do have one thing, though, one request.
Please.
Yeah, I just need to pronounce curmudgeon for Peter, because the way he pronounces it is hilarious, but still,
Who?
yeah.
Wait,
Petra.
Petchra Chelli.
Months ago, I called him a curmudgeon online, but
mhm.
he never knew how to pronounce it. So
he
we just wanted to get that straight.
he also pronounced anal fissure as anal fissure. So yeah, yeah.
He does take certain liberties.
If he doesn't recognize a word, he's assuming it's French. Tries to pronounce it accordingly.
How have you been otherwise? Good?
I've been good,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You
very
know,
good.
Tell us a
Yes.
little about yourself. What do you do out
Yeah,
there?
this is the first time you're ever calling in. This is exciting. We've known Pat for like a year and a half now. How
Yeah.
long have you been? Like 2 years, a year and a half?
Yeah, a year and a half probably at least.
Yeah, it seems like a long time. She's a part of our Twitter family. She's been listening to Double Special, and
Mm-hmm.
it's awesome.
So what do you do, Pat? Do you work where you're at, or are you retired?
Yeah, I work for a trucking company, nationwide trucking company.
Sweet.
Can you get Jordan and Chris a job?
they,
Yeah.
they need dispatchers.
Oh no, my dear, no. Trucking companies aren't doing real well right now.
Really?
And it's a dog eat dog world out there.
Pat's like, I got my job, and I will kill you for it. I don't care. Don't come near my job.
That's funny. You think that would be a job that they need?
You know, we've had a lot of reorganization, and we've been downsized where I'm at, and they just keep moving different terminals, employees from one to the other, or
Well, that's what
wiping
happened.
them out altogether.
That-
It's not good news. It's not anything I really want to talk about.
I'm sorry. No, well, we were just talking about the minimum wage thing earlier. I mean,
Did you see any puppies lately?
No, I haven't seen any puppies lately.
Aw.
That's all cats lately.
all right. Well, we'll have Crystal send you a little puppy video after the show. We'll send it to your Twitter to cheer you up, since we brought up the bad stuff.
Well, what state do you live in? Does it say it on your Twitter?
I live in Missouri. I live just outside of Springfield. You've probably heard of Branson.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Branson, Missouri, famous for like, are there like older dinner theater places there? Where I heard the comedians go to Branson. It's always like an early bird showboat theater thing happening there.
Well, there used to be a lot of country stars here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a lot, but unfortunately, they've either passed on or they've gotten past their prime. But yeah, it used to be quite a few here. But yeah, I live about 30 miles from Branson.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty nice. And I grew up in St. Louis, so I'm still close to hometown.
Oh, well, that's nice, hometown girl. Yeah, I'm close to hometown as well. It's hard when you like it. Yes, Tiffany.
Pat's always one of those people that complain about me fidgeting, or she comments on me at my fidgeting. Have I gotten better, Pat, or has it gotten worse? Has it gotten so bad she's
You're
like, she's
better,
not
but
correcting?
we all have something. We all got something, Tiffany, and that's your thing. Hang in there with it.
Tiffany, yeah. Tiffany is like.
You don't want to know my long list of something.
Give us just one thing that you do that you know annoys people, and you know it does. They never say anything, but you know it does. What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, there's got to be something. You said we all have our long list.
Yeah, I whistle at people to
my
get out of my
God.
way instead of saying excuse me. It's probably one of my worst traits. Like I whistle at people like a dog in the supermarket when they're blocking the aisle. It's terrible. Something like that.
No, telling people to fuck off.
Oh.
That's probably my thing.
Do you do that freely? Is that something that you do often?
Or is that when you're driving? That's when most of us do it.
That's why Petchra and Brad like her.
No, when I'm driving, I give people a thumbs up. That seems to irritate them more than getting the finger, because they've probably seen the finger before.
They're like, oh, she's so happy. Damn her and her happiness.
That's a good idea.
I used to work with a girl that she would blow kisses when people made her mad on the road, and that really ticked them off.
Yeah, they don't like when you laugh it off. When somebody's angry, they want you to get angry with them. And if you don't, it pisses them off even more.
That's funny.
Yeah, the calmer you can stay, and even if you laugh, sometimes if you laugh, they're like, oh, my God, you're laughing at me right now. I hate that. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're funny to me. Well, we love that you listen to the show and that you've been a fan for so long. How is it coming? Is you still like the shows? That you still find it interesting, or should we get rid of some people and get some new people in here?
Oh no, I love it. I don't always get to watch it. I work very odd hours at work, so sometimes I try to catch it at work, sneak it at work.
Well, don't get fired, for God's sakes, Pat.
Oh no, it's just that if you're sitting there laughing while you're doing your job, people get suspicious.
Suspicious.
But my night supervisor, he's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sitting there working off 3 screens on the computer, and then I have my phone over to the side. So
right on.
it's all good.
She's an excellent multitasker. All right, Pat. Well,
But I just wanted to say hey.
Okay. Well, listen.
And have a good night.
Yeah. No. Thanks for calling. It's a pleasure finally hearing from you. I'm not active on Twitter, but I know Crystal and Tiffany are.
And now that we know it's Petchra Chelli's birthday coming up, we can hashtag the hell out of that thing and see if we can get it trending.
Oh yeah.
Stick them off.
Yeah, I sent him a really obnoxious video earlier today, but surprise, surprise, he hasn't done anything with it. I just can't figure that out for anything.
Well, after his phone call, I'm guessing he's stuck in that chair.
Bug him to death because he hates celebrating birthdays.
He's so mad right now. He's so mad right now.
Yeah.
He's just fuming about the midget's toe getting cut off, and then this.
And then me ragging on his chair, and now the birthday, and then he's, oh, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, he's rocking back and forth in that noisy sex chair is.
We should get him a stuffed
Oh,
panda.
he knows I love him. He knows I love him like a stepmother. So.
She's like, and I'll beat him like one if I have to.
Yeah, until he lazy spunks all over you.
Oh, gross.
All right, Pat. Well, listen, again, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for supporting the show. And thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Night, guys.
Bye,
All right, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Pat from Missouri, our comedy correspondent outside of Branson.
You can follow her on Twitter. What's her Twitter handle, ladies?
Oh, yeah, they changed it.
PW Scout.
Yeah,
PW Scout, yeah.
On Twitter, check her out. Follow her. We're down to the last couple of minutes of the show. Again, I want to talk a little bit more. We got the Wake Up Improv on June 28th, June 15th, Comedy Father Show at the Improv with Laszlo and Bull, 2 of my really good friends. It's going to be a great show. I think Laz will be headlining. I'll be featuring Bull's emceeing. August the 2nd, I will be at Two Palms Comedy Club headlining there doing stand-up. Got some new stuff. Tiffany, you got some shows coming up?
I have a show on July 11th.
Hell yeah.
At Snappers.
Really? Where else would it be?
Yeah.
Well, Larry at Two Palms said about me working there, I can work wherever I show my boobs. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I never did.
Come out and do a guest set when I'm headlining on the 2nd, on August 2nd. What is that? You're not going to get paid, so you're going to be there anyway. If I'm working,
Oh,
you'll
that's
come
true,
out.
but
You'll
I
come
really
out.
like to get money.
Yeah, I do too.
I like
but
to
I'm
get at
offering
least $21 an hour.
I'm offering you stage time. That's something that a lot of comics would go, yeah, I'll take the stage time.
Is Dave Hines in the show?
No, why would Dave Hines be in my show?
I don't like to be after him because his breath on the mic.
Oh, for God's sake.
When is when are they doing more open mics? Are they doing those at Snapper still?
Yeah, what happened with your open mic there?
Yeah.
We're going to have the open mic competition search
because
the world.
people didn't bring people, and also people were stupid, so we thought, oh, it's just stupid.
I don't think there's any more comedy open mics in Pinellas County at this point, are there?
No, of course there
No,
are. Yeah.
every now and then, if you go look at the Tampa comedy thing, I feel like someone posted something about
Yeah,
it.
there are open mic nights.
There's
They
one
got-
in St. Pete coming up.
Right. I think Larry's still doing
I don't wanna
here
go
and
that
there.
far.
No, Larry doesn't do it.
He doesn't do his
Yeah, he
anymore?
doesn't do
No,
that.
he
Well, the
doesn't
Improv
want it.
definitely still has their open
Oh
mic.
yeah, but it's tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on a
So you
Wednesday
can't
night.
do it.
Oh, we could always take a night off and go do comedy. It's not a big deal.
I'll just
Yeah,
get another
it's
guest.
fun.
Wow, you're the
Like-
laziest
I've
comedian.
been working on a joke though, so I want to try it out.
Listen.
Come to my show on the 2nd.
You'll
I don't wanna
be
wait that
better
long.
at gauging the audience from his show than you would be going to an improv open mic, because an improv
Oh.
open mic is all just comedians talking to each
Yeah,
other.
no, I wouldn't go. I've been to the Improv open mic there after one of our shows,
It's
and we
the
went on the real
Coliseum.
stage. Yeah, it's horrible.
It's the
You
Coliseum.
can't even see the person, number one, because they're 12 feet above the crowd on this.
And the whole audience is already people that have been drinking at the show inside who came out.
Yeah,
and poured into that place.
I've stand out there. I've never been able to actually hear someone doing open mic comedy because everyone's just sitting there yapping and chattering in a bar.
Yeah,
I got a standing ovation at a time.
I don't because you showed your boobs.
No, I
you
did
told
not.
us that.
I never ever. I was joking.
I don't believe
That's
you.
my go-to
Pull up the
joke.
You say nothing but true words.
Pull up the picture of the Comedy Fathers while we're talking about it so they can see it. Just pull it up real quick. It's
I
on the
should wear
desktop,
pigtails.
dude. Just
All right.
minimize it, please, for the love of God. Promote my show, for God's sakes.
What about our show? I should have done a sign
Yeah,
for it, but
you
I
should have
didn't.
done
yet.
something right there on the bottom. There you go. Comedy
Yeah,
Fathers.
I think there should be
this
more
right. Never mind.
flyers with my name on it in this country.
What?
The other country always put my name on and my picture on flyers, but this country we never put my picture on flyers.
I don't know what the hell you're talking
The
about.
other
Oh, I
country
forgot to
had
talk about the
me
one
on
thing I want to talk about. We'll
posters.
close the show out talking about it, and then we'll get out of here. But again, the 3 shows right there. June 28th. Double special Wicked Pravia. That's at Two Palms. Then June 15th, Comedy Fathers Show at the Improv with Laszlo and Bull. You can go on the website there and check it out.
Yeah.
It's June 15th.
Will you give
Be
me
fun.
$5 to be in your improv show? So I can be a paid improv actor?
No. we're not
Sure.
gonna
Will you
pay
pay me $25 for the cord I had to buy tonight for no
Crystal's like,
goddamn
no.
reason? Yeah.
I
Shut
want
up.
$5.
I
We
wanted
will
to
not
talk
pay you to be in the improv show, you inexperienced
I
improv
want-
actor.
I want $5.
We
No, here's
split
the-
the
Oh, do I-
door. We split the door.
Dude, here's the
after.
weird thing,
No,
though.
I'm not gonna
When we-
split.
Hold on.
anybody.
Here's the weird thing. When we started doing what we were doing for the show, Crystal wants in. She wants to get involved in the improv.
You want to do
lesson.
improv?
No, Chris never would teach me improv, but now he's teaching everybody. I'm like, you never teach me improv.
I held classes. We went to classes. You could have come to any of those
What-
classes.
what
Am
kind
I
of-
everybody?
Hold on, wait. No, I know. Who have I taught improv
What
to?
classes?
I'm everybody.
Who have I taught improv to?
Me, because I'm everybody.
Shut
No,
up.
That's what my mom said.
Tiffany?
Crystal. Crystal.
You did that one class for Snapper.
That was an MC course.
Oh.
So, but I mean,
Well, I definitely don't want to be an MC.
I was in an improv group
Yeah.
for a while. When did you not? Why did you say anything then?
You were in an improv group when we first started dating.
Yeah.
That would have been awkward.
It's true. It's pretty much falling apart by the time you
Yeah,
guys started
it
dating.
was. Yeah, and then
Oh.
you didn't start really doing improv, but now you're getting back
That's
into
nice.
improv. And if you're going to be teaching Tiffany, why can't you teach me too?
Well, but
At the
what,
same
what kind
time.
of stage experience do you have? Have you ever been on stage before?
In middle school, I was in drama.
Oh my
club.
God. Yeah, you need to get a little bit of more stage time. Tiffany at least has gone up in front of a crowd.
Well, and here's the thing. I'm not saying that I won't teach improv, but you can't be in the show. I mean, there's no way you're
I didn't
anywhere
say I
near
wanted
ready.
to be in the show.
Well, what do you want an improv lessons for then if you're not going to do a show?
I can still have improv lessons and
just
learn how to
wants-
do improv. That doesn't mean I need
All
to
right.
be in a
What
show.
we'll do, we'll split up, and you pair off with Tiffany, and I'll pair off with Crystal. And it's
Yeah,
just
Tiffany
like
likes to do
it's like
stuff with her
swapping. It's like a
anyways.
movie from the
that's
70s.
funny.
No, I like that because I'm with her all the time anyway. I'm like, oh, now you're going to be at the rehearsals, then you're going to be at the
we could
show,
have
and
a
then you're going
contest.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to be anywhere where Chris is.
Crystal.
I just want to make sure
Crystal.
that that's known.
Shut up.
Crystal, we can have a contest. Who can train who the best? And then we could have a fight. They could be our trainer and then
So
we'll
we're
see
like
who's
Pokemon.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
we'll carry
So
on
this
ball.
June 28th, as part of the Wicked Pravia show, we will have an improv, a traditional improv battle between Tiffany.
face-off.
Yeah, it'll be before the show in the parking lot.
Actually here because you have to have your kid.
Yeah, around the corner, the back where nobody can see the thing. All right, I'm done. Thanks again for all the callers tonight, Pat and Petchra Chelli and Brad and who else? The Almighty one. Thank you so much for calling. We'll go ahead and roll out with this next. How is 5 minutes long?
Yeah.
All right, roll it out. Why not? We're gonna end with Brad's prank call that he put up on Just
Gay
Saying.
religious prank call. That sounds dodgy.
That'll be fun. It's been double special. We'll see you guys next week.
Pardon?
Hello.
Hello?
Yep. Well, how can I help you?
Sorry to bother you, mate. I'm staying with a friend of mine, and his name's Peter, and he's got me. He gets me to keep watching this movie called Footloose with Kevin Bacon, and it says in the movie it says that it's not right to watch it for religious reasons, and I'm just really confused as to where I stand.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. What do you want me to?
Well, just sort of after a bit of advice, really. Like he's got it going constantly, and asking me to get up and dance and stuff like that. And it's sort of, there is a pastor on the movie, and he's saying that the music and all that is not good, God-wise.
Right. What's your name, Matt?
Sorry?
What's your name?
Jimmy.
Okay, Jimmy. Yeah, like Footloose I saw, must be 20 or more years ago. So, to be honest, I don't really, remember a lot of it.
It has Kevin Bacon in it, and he's...
Yeah, I know the guy, and... Yeah, I'm trying to remember how...
He sort of does he dances in the warehouse and all that, and it doesn't look very suggestive, and some of the moves some of the moves are quite good, but it's just the pastor on it keeps saying how it's, I don't think he uses the words the devil, but I think it's, like the music and that they want to stop the music.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything like, music is part of God's good creation. It's a question of how it's used, Jimmy. So I think the suggestive thing is, like you mentioned, is the right thing to think about, and whether it pulls you away from thinking about God and His goodness.
Well, at one stage I thought, God, this is good, and I was wondering whether I don't usually talk like that, and I thought, maybe I'm swaying a bit, or
Well, Jimmy, like it's hard to sort of like it's hard to say. Just because.
So if I've got my friend Peter. He's from a place called Cumbria in northern UK, and he assures me that it's okay to get up and dance. And
I wouldn't be concerned about dancing as such.
It's just what you think when you dance, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's where your mind's going and what it's part of.
Anyway, I've just told him I'm heading. I just said I had to go out and do something, so he's got it playing now in the.
Yeah.
So if you think it's all right to go in and watch the end of it.
Yeah, I'm inclined. Yeah, like it's.
He smokes the marijuana when it's playing too, which concerns me.
Yeah, well, I think there's a difference between watching. Yeah, like I think watching it and thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to do that, and being aware of it, Jimmy. So.
Yeah. So if the thought pattern stays strong.
Is marijuana something that you had history with? Or?
Oh no, I don't at all. I don't.
Yeah.
I only drink bottled water.
Oh, so your mate's on the marijuana?
Yeah, he's on the marijuana, and he's the one that's telling me to dance to Footloose. And it's sort of the whole scenario of it all is sort of...
Right.
Yeah.
No, we'll try and stay as clear of the smoke as you can, I would say.
I tend to sit near a window, so that sort of gets a bit of a breeze. I'll go in and I'll... if it's the warehouse scene, I might get up and have a bit of a dance just to humour him, and then just sit back and I'll sort out right from wrong in what my mind is thinking.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think can you do it to can you do it to honour Jesus?
I could dance.
Yeah, can you thank God that you get to do it? Can you thank?
I could thank God and dance for Jesus. That's a good yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dance for Jesus, and I'm really glad I called you, and I think I'm in a better place now.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time.
Right, no worries.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.